This podcast discusses a range of topics and is intended for mature audiences. Adult language may be heard throughout the episode. This podcast is for private, non-commercial use. The views and opinions of the cast, the guests, do not necessarily reflect any agency, organization, or company that they work for.
Is she like?
All right, bro.
Or what this? I like how Caymanians have found something to unite them. Like
Team Tyson.
Yeah.
Like, and we've proven.
And it's because he's the realest in the show.
I saw him this weekend.
That's not what it is, really. Now.
What?
How Caymanians are. We can say bad things about
But
them.
yeah, nobody else
else
can say.
Outsiders can't
Right.
talk, no, sir.
That's correct. That's correct.
But he is, like, from the clips I've seen, I'm just waiting to build up and watch them all at once.
I'm
No,
not
man,
gonna
he
lie
legit,
though,
man.
but
Like, he is him in it. Everybody
yeah,
else is
yeah.
putting on a
front.
show. Yeah.
Nice.
yeah.
But no, I've been hearing good things about
Some
the
people
show.
shouldn't even be on there because they don't do nothing.
Right.
They literally just fillers.
Literally.
Right.
No, he
I'm
right.
not saying
I
not,
said that.
not against them, but I mean,
All right, let's get started.
what Trevor does in the show,
Trevor.
Stop.
that my
Big
boy,
said
but
stop.
he never did nothing.
Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2.
Cheated on me. You got what you wanted, I reacted. I screamed at you. I told you to get out of my house. I was hysterical. But what woman wouldn't be 8 days after having a baby?
So that means you're gonna make my life a living hell just because of that?
All you've done is brought drama and chaos into my world while you were trying to make me out to be some crazy woman.
Make you look crazy?
Mic check 1 2 1 2. Welcome to the Link Up Podcast, episode 99.5. Don't say 0.5, 99.5. Usual suspects in the building, some new faces. To my right, to my left, I have the lovely Keisha.
Hello.
Hello. I'm gonna talk to you, boy. You had a big weekend, Keisha. Me.
I did.
Shout outs to Chris. What's up, Chris?
How you doing?
Ferrari lost or win?
There wasn't no race.
All right, great. So didn't they lose? All right, cool. Shout outs to the OG one and only Miss Lana.
Hey.
Hey. Lana, it's been a long time when last time you didn't argue.
Like 2 weeks ago. Or-
We didn't argue, so that was.
Hopefully we get to argue today because, someone else special is in the room.
Oh, okay, fair enough. The Mr. Tuesday himself.
Woo! My favorite video.
Oh man, if you know what happens on Tuesday,
Good afternoon.
this man is a connoisseur of the I would say mammary gland. Is that the actual right word?
You can
just
say
do my
that.
part.
You can say that.
Yeah, he does his part. Thank you. The timeline thanks you. The timeline thanks you.
Yeah.
It's kind of toned down a bit now, but maybe
He has his spells.
he has his spells. Leon, welcome to the podcast. How you doing, Leon?
Right, yeah, bro, we saying.
Mr. Chicago, Mr. Pilot
Yeah, we saying.
in the making.
Train, bro. Almost there.
Crazy. I could never do that job, bro. Too much responsibility, man.
Yeah.
I watched
Big work.
Flight. You watched Flight?
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to Denzel, man. That's
Some good acting, man. That was actually based on a real
real
life
story?
event.
Yeah.
Real life event.
Yeah,
happened,
event. Yeah.
all I know. I started playing upside down. He was coasting it. I was like, all right, Denzel. Let's
We
see.
can skip the alcoholic bits.
Yes,
Stop
please.
it. Stop it.
I will.
That was like new fair unlocked with flying. Like, is this nigga drinking?
Literally.
That's what it was. I was like, yo, how much pilots be out here? You know what I mean?
Breaking the
Stop it,
rules.
man. Nah.
All right, Leon said that on hunt.
We good, yeah, man. We good youths.
No, man, you got some that take it serious that don't even drink, don't do any substances or whatever, won't fly past
Not
their
even
hours.
Advil they take.
Yeah.
Those are the ones I want.
I need a list. So when they announce saying such and such flying, say, I like, okay.
that and no Max, no Maxes, right? That's
Nah, man. The marks them good for right now.
for right now.
For right now.
Yeah.
For right now.
For right
And
now.
I think a lot of it's due to maintenance, and I think I got faith in our fleet of mechanics.
Oh, Cayman always don't play. Yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, I think that is doing their checks.
Yeah, yeah. But it's not due to maintenance. It's due to the company.
Fault.
Yeah.
See that you could have just made me feel like
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
the mechanics matter.
Maintenance.
They matter, Lana. The KX mechanics
Shout out
matter.
to Paul,
Definitely,
shout out to
no.
Paul and them one for
Yeah.
sure. Real quick, since we there, I want to shout out Captain Bothwell, who passed away as well.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of really good things said about him and his service to Cayman Airways, to flying to the community, and also he was a member of the NCC recently. But also too, he saved. I read a story too. He had like a engine blowout when he was like 25. That was a cool story, so I'm sure that's going to circle back in the company soon or whatnot. So shout out to Captain Bothwell and the Cayman Airways fraternity, I should say.
Yeah.
Let's get into it real quick. A lot of news, a lot of weekend updates. Where do we begin?
Kick it off, Vic.
Keisha, why are you smiling for?
She ready?
So I mustn't be happy.
You had a good
What
weekend.
you have?
I had a
your
great
weekend?
weekend. Of course I did.
What you did this weekend?
What did you do this weekend?
Wait, you want me to tell you what I did this weekend? Well, I'll tell you where I saw you.
Where did you see me, Vic?
Did you remember seeing me?
I do.
Fine. I saw Keisha at Capella. Keisha ran and jumped on me at Capella. I know she was feeling good. I had drinks in my hand. I'm like, yo, don't jump on me. I'm gonna jump on you. Get ready.
I even count down.
You had a good time at
I had a
Capella,
great
That's
time.
very disrespectful.
Why?
That married man.
He's my stepdaddy. Where were you?
Oh yeah, she missed that.
Were you missed last episode or what?
You don't be throwing around that dad word too freely.
Hey.
You gotta be careful how you call him that these days. You get the wrong ideas.
Yeah, don't get me beat up in the family.
Anyway,
Yeah, man, Capella.
besides that,
Nah, you were feeling nice. You had a good time.
oh yeah, I had a
think
great
everybody at
time.
Capella was nice. It was a vibe.
Definitely, the acts were really good. DJ Puffy, you tweeted he had a great set. Like he had us moving from the beginning to the end. Even the 30 seconds that he added, we were going.
Sounds lit.
It was nice.
It was Cass. He came out. You know, he brought the energy. He's always gonna bring the fever, the heat. Like we love Cass. By this point, they need to grant him PR. Yeah, I said it.
Somebody said it's like he must have a girl
Let's
here. or
grant
something.
him PR or something.
Nah,
Can
man,
he
he
come?
deserve it, man.
Yeah, he worked for that 20 years from Imaging
From
Company.
Imaging
Real
Co.
ones
behind the
know.
library?
Real
I
ones
want
know.
to apologize to Cass one and
Why?
shout out to Monzita too because we've had this conversation before. You see certain names and you're like, oh, they come here all the time.
Time, yeah.
That's all right.
But I want to apologize and give him his flowers. Like that was
And he performs. He could come every month in the performance.
Performance
I feel
would be great, yeah?
Yeah, I needed that.
I found her afterwards. I was like, yeah, I messed up.
You think Rocky Chan?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so-
Anytime he's present, I'll definitely go to
him.
concert,
Yeah.
And when it's his show, like if he's the headliner, he does so much more than just his songs. He goes into his new Imaging Co bag, and he does the covers, and like he's a
Sounds
good
good.
The whole
performer.
package, yeah.
Great.
You're gonna get Bob Marley, all that out of the
Yeah.
case.
Yeah.
So who was the headliner for Capella?
Damien.
Damian Marley,
Ah, okay,
I was
okay.
getting there.
Oh,
So
sorry.
anyway,
I gotta make Kisha do the recap.
Lana can't get a
Everybody-
recap.
I can't. I'm looking at videos like, oh.
so then also with the main stage, they had like tents as well set up where DJs were entertaining you. So shout out to DJ Nico because of
Yeah.
course we had to catch our
Nico
favorite
played a
DJ.
rocking
He
set.
listened.
Support local.
He had us going. So shout out to DJ Nico. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
had
did
a
kick
great
off the
set.
vibe. He played an amazing set too.
Yes, and then we made it back out in time for Cass. Yeah, so we went through Cass, and then of course the main act, the one, the only. Oh my God! Side note, I live to see a Marley perform. Damian Marley.
Oh, this was your first time?
Yeah,
She's so young, man.
That's cute.
I know.
She was a baby last time.
She didn't even get to
amazing.
experience it with Steven
Never.
putting hair in his backpack. You never really seen
Never.
Damien perform with Steven that
Never.
they put hair in his backpack.
But anyway, shout out to the flag man, Mr. Garfield.
Listen.
Yeah, he was working.
He
I saw
worked that
videos.
flag
I saw
all
videos.
night. So yeah, it was a great.
Have you
like,
watched the video
great
of his
stage show.
story on I think every 345? Everything
No.
345 posted. If you're not not familiar with Rastafarian culture and stuff, you'll understand how important
It
he
is.
takes his job
Seriously.
So if you watch that, it'll give you some insight into why he saw the flag not supposed to drop.
Yo,
Like when you're in judgment yard, whoever holding the flag is
that's it.
make it happen.
So shout out to the Capella team. Like they did a great job. Like even the setup, I honestly felt like I was in an event in Jamaica because
The
I've been doing
execution
that a
was
lot.
good. It wasn't any
yeah.
hiccups. I didn't
It
really
was
have
good,
anything to
yeah.
complain about.
Sounds good.
No hiccups from start to beginning. Like it went perfectly. Oh, Arya Star too. I got to see her
Ira.
perform Rush. Sorry, Ira Star. Take
I don't know
correction.
who Arya Star was.
For real.
I didn't go for her. I
Sounded
didn't
like a
get there in
porn
time.
star.
I got to hear her
Here, Chris,
perform
here,
it
Chris.
live.
But he's actually right.
I actually got to see her at Afro Nation Portugal, so she's a good performer.
Farmer.
Like, I prefer her over Tyler. They're on the same level right now.
Okay.
Someone asked me if I knew Arya Star. I was like, nah, I don't know who that is. And they was like, yeah, you know the song. If you hear it, you know the song. I'm like, why not lying? That's some of them Afrobeat songs.
Sound the same.
Yeah, so this
Couple of them, I'm like, ain't this the same one we just heard? But I didn't want to be a hater, so I.
Well, actually, the Americans are doing that now. So there's a big. Last week was like not the debate, but it's been resurfaced because I don't remember when Afrobeats was having the ride when Burna Boy put out his last album. They're like, yeah, Afrobeats is the next thing.
Yeah.
The Americans like, well, that died quickly
Oh wow.
because the hype kind of has died down. Like,
what
as in they were
sense, though?
talking about Afro beats replacing hip hop was the conversation.
Oh, I didn't get that far in it.
Never
No,
happened, yeah.
happened. No, I didn't
the
get
debate
that
was
far.
happening with the African Americans in the actual continental Africans.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, that would hip hop can't be replaced.
They tried it though. Apparently, it was an industry thing. They were trying to push it ahead of hip hop, and it failed.
Okay.
All them beefs in hip hop, I think, has helped it.
That's why I think the beefs are kind of fake and orchestrated because it's
Yeah,
I
Vic
think
been on
so
that.
as well.
But yeah, Capella was real good. Real good. I think we have to give credit where credit is due. To the organizers, to the sponsors. I saw government was big sponsors. The food companies, the drink companies.
Yeah.
Oh, I just have one side note
What's that?
for my MP. He did state that a QR code would come up so that we could vote on who would come next year, but it didn't come up. So he needs to provide us with that so
I'm sure it'll be in the
we could have input.
I wanted to say that too because last year the lineup didn't get me. I was like, all right, that's cool, but I wasn't like compelled to go.
Last year was what, Michael Bolton.
Yeah, Wyclef and yeah.
So you can't even remember Coffee and
Oh yeah,
before
and
it, right?
I left
Yeah.
complaining.
Yeah.
I left complaining.
That sounds
last
like
year.
an older set of people.
generation for sure.
So
Well, it's a
I
music festival, right? So it's supposed to be something for
For
everyone.
everyone.
Definitely. Yeah.
so it didn't grab me, and I remember talking my shit on Twitter, and I was like, yeah, if they do Demon Marley,
Yeah,
you know what I
and
mean?
they
so,
did.
So they did. I was like, I have to go.
To go, yeah.
And I almost didn't even go on the day of, so I almost didn't make it. Shout out,
You happy you went?
shout out to the plug. Yeah, man, definitely happy I went. And it was, like I said, top notch from top to bottom. You didn't wait. I didn't wait in lines too long.
Nope.
I was in all the lines, like VIP,
Same.
all them. So you didn't wait in lines long. The food,
security
the
was-
AC security.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sound well organized.
It was
yeah,
man,
so-
it was.
Listen, I lost my earring, and I went heading back to the bathroom. The cleaning lady had my earring. She had her to wipe it off and disinfect it.
Yeah,
You know what?
no, they had AC like in for the bathrooms.
I
and
ain't not
stuff.
doing anything besides premium VIP anymore.
When you said they had you,
No, I've been pulled in. I've been sucked into the hype because she's like, I knew you would come back. I'm like, you know what? I can bring you a drink later.
Right there.
And did.
And did
Right there.
Queen.
But it was a good event. Like, and, you know, I'll complain, but no, I have no complaint.
yeah, I saw people complaining and shit about
About
songs.
what?
But see that was shit about what?
You know, some people like, why they bring, Bob Marley song, he don't do his own songs and all that. Like people that don't know, right? Like
You
it's in
can't
our
be
culture.
Bob Marley
Rude.
child
And
don't
don't
want to
perform
sing one
his
of his
song.
songs.
Rude.
It's in us. We have to complain about
Literally.
something.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what I got from it, right? You have to complain about
We
songs.
not them. We are the elite Caymanians.
But you know what?
upset. I'm upset at y'all falling for the Demon Marley trick too, because he always does that where the show is done and he leaves.
Yeah.
Show go dark,
Twice.
and then you just hear the voice come back in like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, y'all fall for that. Like you don't leave.
But you know what the problem is? I think because
It-
anyone that's a fan, at least, but Damian Marley didn't do any of the popular songs either.
Yeah,
So
I realized
whoever
that.
only recognized the Bob Marley songs would have felt cheated, but I knew all of them because
Mm-hmm.
if you listened to his album with Nas, you would have been fine.
Definitely.
And if you listened to Stony Hill, you would have been fine. So all it is
Jamrock,
those are people that just didn't recognize. He's the only
That's my-
mainstream
that's my-
song he did was Jamrock.
That's my beef with festivals. I said that before,
Yeah.
where I'm such a fan of the deep cuts.
Yeah.
So if I don't hear my favorite 10, 15 songs, I feel cheated.
Yeah.
But nah, it was like I said, this case, it was well across the board, man. And
No, I feel like he performed above and beyond,
yeah,
and I've seen him perform many times.
yeah. So happy for you,
Oh, thanks.
stepdaughter.
Check
Go ahead, go on, True.
off my bucket list.
Also, you never said that you got to see him Friday night too? Before?
Oh, no, he came to the restaurant. Yeah, he was at Cabana. Shout out to Luigi and him. He came through there. And he also went to the club too.
Yeah, to Bliss.
Yeah, that what I was saying.
And that's,
also.
Bliss. Shout out to Bliss. Bliss gets all the celebrities when they come down. Free promo.
No, but this is the experience you're gonna get in there, right?
Yeah.
We can't take him to the club where your foot be sticking to the ground.
Nah,
I
but-
didn't call
but
no
Friday night
name.
was good. Listen,
That's right,
Friday night
girl.
was good. Friday night
In the
was
club that
we,
your foot
we
stick
ended
to the
up
ground?
there. Excuse me, I was at Bliss. Shout out to Nico. in
why?
there.
Okay, because I was talking about the club where your foot sticks to the ground.
Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Friday night was good, man. Like, I mean, and I've been on the island for a long time, so it was a great experience to go to a local establishment, and it's not overrun with
Yeah.
tourists, I guess.
And the vibe
It
is
was a
definitely
great mix.
Caribbean.
Yeah, it was a great mix.
Yeah,
It was a
we
great
missed
mix.
that. It's,
And
it's
then-
very much what we're used to in clubbing.
Yes.
It's getting back to what we were used to clubbing in the early 2000s.
And when the gong walked in, the place got shut down. Like, it got around real quick when people found out he was there. So that was pretty dope.
Yeah, man. Bliss has great security. You know what I'm saying? The prices are reasonable. Nice and spacious. Shout out to Jody and Tanisha when they my little underground workers. Then when they be there holding Trevon and them down.
Right.
So yeah, that was Friday night. What else on Friday night? Friday night was a good weekend. I was out. Yeah. Oh yeah, the cotton thing, cotton diner. Shout out to the girls, man.
Yeah, because I was still confused by the video because obviously
They definitely took that shit. They didn't bring that.
I didn't realize it was a tip jar.
I was there.
So they reached over the counter.
Yeah.
So the tip jar was behind the counter.
Yeah, behind the window.
But they're not even good thieves. No, but my thing is, if you're a thief, you grab and go. Who sits down and sort it out in the corner?
That's what I thought.
So first of all, that's how I know they're not even really thieves.
Well,
This was their first rodeo.
And the camera too. Like the minute the camera's there.
One of them was looking at it though. One of them was looking right at it.
She know the last person that was looking at it.
Yeah, she knew. Yeah,
that had to be a dare.
Nah. They were faded,
They were just
bro.
poor.
Nah.
Yo.
They were faded.
How much money could possibly be?
$68.
$68 a
The
person.
man
I
said
know.
it.
I was waiting. Yeah, I was waiting for you to ask.
That's like 2-3 lobster dinners from them.
Nah, nice around at the bar.
I laugh
Go
at
next door and put the money right back.
I laugh at people that don't know because
So
they were
compared to the legal fees you can have paid when you go court for stealing, that's $68 and nothing. Because
He did
they're
give
gonna
up
get
24
arrested.
hours, right?
To give back the money, $68.
I know they
a
give
lawyer
long too.
fee
No, send them to jail. And if
tonight.
you no chance, $68.
Tonight.
Them little service workers work too hard. You can't steal
Yeah,
from
that's
them kind
true.
of people, man.
Yeah, them people.
Man, go steal off the shit.
I think
Like,
they close at 5 a.m., bro.
but you don't steal
5
from that
a.m.?
poor people.
Wow.
That night. That's
I'm
when
not saying stealing is okay, but you can't steal
You
from
gotta
poor
have
people
more,
and service workers.
and people didn't know that. Someone made a comment that that's not true. You're not waiting there that long, right?
Yes, you are.
the food
I go
is-
to my car
But
and lay down, have a nap and come back.
That's what I'm saying. They think the food
By
is like
Kevin's,
that's what I'm
aka
saying.
Baleada
They think the
House.
food is already done and it's just serving the food.
Oh,
And
no,
like,
they make it as your
all that shit
thing.
is done to order. Yeah.
I don't like that. You don't steal from the poor people. Not saying you steal, but
Yeah. Nah, not for them
Nah,
hard workers.
that
man.
is tips. That is tips, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I had just
them people barely make a minimum wage.
And they
got
there till the
split
wee
that
hours.
Tip up at the end of the night. They got
I
split
had
that up.
just came in. I know the guy, even my cousin and I just came in and the girls are there, but I didn't see the tip thing. They were waiting on the food and they were talking about getting the food.
So did they pay with the money they steal?
No, they already paid.
Damn.
They paid. No, they paid.
You got order. You got pay in
you
order.
pay and you waiting on the food.
Wait.
So they kept coming back in, and that's when they
They scooped it.
scoped it. But you don't steal the money and then come back and get the food.
I mean, if you're
They
hungry.
did that.
They did.
crazy.
I watched them.
That
I
happened.
watched them come get their
Not
food.
steal the money and come back for the food.
That was very
Nah,
poor execution.
nah.
See, this is again
But
how I know
the food
they're not
kind of good
thieves.
still.
Nah, that food
The food-
slaps.
the
I
food
can tell you
fire.
that.
For
But then you
sure,
steal,
for sure,
you
for
steal the money
sure.
after you
Diner,
done
that's
get your
slap.
food. As you walking out, then you steal. But anyway,
What you say it called?
I say throw the book at him.
That way, name no.
No,
It's forever
it was in
Kevin's
Baleada
thing.
House.
That Kevin's?
But
The new name is Cotton Down.
Yeah, Kevin used to do it before.
Oh,
but
Dana his anymore?
Nah,
The food
I think
No,
gave
he
that up,
sold
man.
it, yeah.
I think he
Could
gave
you
that up.
imagine if Kevin was there? In it?
He wants
Oh man,
Chris,
them
tell us
a
about
shit.
Kevin.
I think everybody has met Kevin in that viral video with the little shooter that he run out.
I think they going 3 million views on them.
Wow, it went viral.
I saw it
It
on
went
Twitter. It
viral.
ended up
Yeah,
on
I was
Twitter.
just gonna say it went viral,
The
man.
teething girl?
Yeah,
No, the
with the
machete.
guy.
Come on, man.
Yeah, they must shut.
No,
With
but you
Kevin.
can imagine, because you know how Cayman is. I don't care how much years pass. Now I can always know you as the girl that steal the tip or the cotton.
Oh, definitely.
Oh, for
That's
sure.
a stick. That's
It
going
sticks.
to stick. Yeah.
Don't come in for no job interview.
Sticky
You know I walk in
fingers.
keeping one from
Yeah,
the little video.
klepto, right there.
Oh boy.
That you?
That's just piss poor.
That you?
Yeah, Chris, what do you think of the situation, Chris, with the girls stealing the tip?
I believe they go jail.
Right.
Right?
That's
Throw the
right.
book at them.
Y'all are hard dogs. For
You always say that. Yeah, well,
Donna
make
know-
an
Donna know
example
young
out of
child.
them.
Because we the taxpayers. We paying $60,000 a year for them to
It
do
doesn't
this.
have
Make
to
an
be a year. It'd be
example out
30
of them.
days.
Yeah,
30
like we
days
just give them a little 30
6
days and then they
months.
go pay a fine.
Okay,
That's
okay.
30 days
crazy.
sentence
Okay,
sound like
okay, okay.
vacation.
They should have do community service and wash all the dishes up in that restaurant too.
That'd be hard. So make them work there the next
I'd
week.
make them work that off time.
Embarrass them right there.
You know that true?
Hot everything 3, 4,
I
5.
bet you
Do a
they
live.
wouldn't
I
Like
bet
a
you would never in your life.
Shame face.
One of them should have been for me.
Yes,
I will
CMR.
carry her back up there.
Yes, CMR. Do a live. I mean, have them working, do the shift, cover the shift.
See?
No, but like the people you're stealing from, realistic, like have some bring back the quorum.
Bring some dignity, yeah.
I just felt it was like more of a. It was a joke. I think it wasn't serious. I didn't know that they didn't bring it back. But then I realized when I was there, they got their food and they never came.
That's wild though. To
Who's
do
this?
that, to do the hit, then come out and get your food. That's wild, bro.
Small community one, you know what I mean?
Yo.
Nobody else is open, so yeah, you know what I mean?
On the run, Wolfie.
Food is
Come on.
fire. It's crazy to me. People were talking about how the guy should have did something.
What they was supposed to do?
I hate
That's
people
what
like
came.
That money not insured.
I just hate people like that.
That money's on insurance.
But for one, them guys go say something and one of the
So
girls
they know
slap
like
him
to
and
do
then it turn
something
into
in the air.
altercation.
That's what I
And
thought.
you don't know who outside with
That's
these guys?
that's what I thought
You know,
about.
no security officer. I'm just saying. First
I hate
of
people
all,
that say stuff
Even
like
if I
that.
was security
No,
officer,
I
would do
definitely
that.
agree that they should have
But
stood
$8
back
an hour?
because, like you say, we don't know what it could have.
the most I do is snitching on them. She had on a pink shirt, officer, and some little shorts.
They went that way.
Right there.
But yo, the guy in the cap, he backed. He was so shocked.
He looked at the camera first thing, and when he saw him do it, he looked at the camera.
Yeah, he look at like I am not a part of this.
Exactly.
Like,
But you know, if that were 3 women, we were gonna like put that back. we were gonna
yeah, for
bottom up.
sure. Yeah, for
We were gonna
sure.
bottom up, like put that back. What are you even doing?
Yeah, doing. Yeah,
Bro, they were
we
mad.
wouldn't have let that go down.
They
I
were
would have called
mad hype.
this. They stealing.
You know that though. They're teething out. Yeah.
Of course, sure. I said sure. Don't cut them that baliagas.
I don't know. I just felt like they were talking like the guys were like the problem of society. Like,
Oh my
'cause they
God,
do
it
that.
didn't go that far.
I'm like, fam,
No.
what did you expect them to do?
Society
and
different,
then
no.
chances are, if the chicks are doing that, they've already done that before, or they
Exactly.
are.
They're in the
They've,
trenches.
they've been failed.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like,
And I
what
think
you
What do
talking?
you mean they've been fit?
No. I mean, people have already failed them if they're
In
to that
life,
extent
yeah.
where
You didn't
they're.
make it worse and better.
Okay.
That's exactly what I thought he was
Well,
saying.
I mean,
That's exactly what I thought you were saying.
I don't know what the guys could have done or should have done. It's not their business.
Well, everybody label men in society as we have to be Batman, Superman. Like,
No, but I have to use
you gotta pick your
discernment. Batman never fight ever bat. Oh.
no, but they expect men to be heroes.
Yeah. I'm
No, all
not being
men
here
wear
over $68.
But
You see that?
Nah, I try and get home.
I mean,
I get my food and go home.
yeah. And then when you late getting home, your girlfriend not gonna believe you that you had to stop some little girls from stealing
fighting.
$68 because she be like, $68 fucking dollars for real.
Yeah. A tank of gas? Come on, get the fuck out of here, bro.
See, it sounds too good to be true.
anything to blame a man for a woman's mistake.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go.
Accountability.
I knew we'd end up here.
It's been a long time. It's been a long time. There we go. Speaking of women not being
I'm
accountable,
a changed woman.
Oh wow, they
got-
throwing shots. Listen,
you gotten better at it, Lana. You can.
I try.
Okay.
I ask
Nah.
myself factor feeling
I could.
before I
could-
but you respond. Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
I could
factor
rope it,
feeling
Lana.
helps me.
Yeah, me and Lana chops it up outside, and yeah, I could rock
I
with
mean,
her.
if it still bothers me after 3 days, then I know I'm not crazy.
Oh,
I gotta sleep on it and sleep on it again and sleep on it one more time.
taking my notes.
Hello.
Then we pop off.
No, cause you know more time you be pissing me off, and not
Hello.
you.
Hello.
The problem with you is you take Leon serious.
That what they have to be telling me much. Just he trolling, right?
You
he don't
think
be
it's
trolling,
trolling?
though.
Hey, that boy.
You see, guys, he admitted that all I wanted. See that?
be dead serious.
Playful to catch you eyes. I got you.
That boy top notch trolling, boy. Speaking of women, let's talk about women. I want to
Ooh.
shout out.
What are we talking about
No,
us?
they were gonna be scandalous.
She already scared. Then
Yeah.
No, I'm not
She's
scared.
gonna hold
Scared
us
of what? I
accountable?
said, ooh, like it's a, you know what? They're going mute.
Yeah, mute up. I want to shout out real quick the CIG Employee of the Year.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
Clap for that.
I know her as Miss Snook, but I want to put respect on her name on Miss Janae, known as Rhonda.
Yeah.
Well deserved. I've only heard really good things about her, and that was a foregone conclusion that she was going to be CIG Employee of the Year for
I can vouch
2023.
for her. I've known her since primary school, and I can tell you, always been amazing.
Yeah, she's
Always
an
been
amazing individual. Yeah.
well done and congratulations,
So I just letting
Rhonda.
everybody know, Miss Universe, the place shut down.
Down
Oh, yeah, man.
number
We done right with number 7.
Yeah.
man.
All right. Ooh,
Y'all pray for my boy Snook, man. He gonna have so many events to go to.
Huh?
He better buy
he be
get
all
ready
right.
for the PR
Yeah, I was just gonna
tours.
say he be all right.
He gotta get his camera angles.
Yeah.
Send him that
together.
Steve Harvey video
Learn
that
how
say
hold
you
the
must
purse so
get.
it don't look too feminine or masculine at the same time. You can't look too comfortable with it, but you gotta look comfortable in
Yeah,
that
won't
way,
be
you know?
look supportive of your woman. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Don't put it
Yeah.
under your arm. Don't do that.
But I want to get into that. Don't laugh, Chris. Come on. I want to
Just know
talk.
it's true though, 'cause he's had to hold a purse before.
Look at him dying.
Looking embarrassed. Looking
Boy.
at him. He's shy, blushing and shit. Speaking of that, then Miss Universe came on, has announced their contestants. Obviously, Rhonda's one of them. Number 7, but I think I don't really pay attention to it before as a guy, but it looked like the field might be a
Come
little
on, the
stock
lineup
one. It looked
impressive
a
this
Yeah, a
little.
lot of them.
No,
But
they're-
another thing too.
They heard y'all talking shit about them, and they heard about them court cases and stuff, and they was like, "Yo, we come and correct this
They
year."
come with good girls this year.
Well, it's
proper
good
things.
because they go off and they represent us. So we want to make sure that they're a representative of our island. We don't want no pion pion. We want proper thing, queen.
No pion
Pion,
pion.
pion.
No, no, but they,
How do you
they
spell
definitely-
that?
We want a.
It depends on what part of the
Definitely.
island you're from.
Thank you. We would like a queen to represent our island. When we look at a woman, see like how all of us talk about Rhonda in high regard. Yeah, when we talk about
everybody
Miss
on the
Cayman
lineup.
Universe, that's how we must talk about her up there.
Everybody in the lineup look.
Thank you.
Understood.
And exactly.
He's a taller guy. I just shuts up and listen.
Woman beating man like Kimanya.
Whoa.
How we reached
there?
there?
How it reached there, Chris?
There's a hole in the bar.
Somebody get beat up again. What did I miss? I've been missing so much on social media.
Oh boy.
Well, I got faith that like happened to Snook, so we good.
No man, he got a good girl.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
a good guy.
Yeah, I love them
yeah.
together.
That's one contestant I don't have to worry about.
Clap it up for Snook.
Clap up for Snook. Clap up for Snook.
Shout out Snook.
Snook got rich and switched on us. He left and went
Yo,
somewhere else. And
leveled up, bro. I saw him Friday night.
Don't even have that link no more, bro. Shit.
He was with us Friday night.
So yeah, the girls, when the women there, they have some really beautiful women
All
there,
of them.
and it looks like they're gonna be a stiff competition. And
Contestant number 7.
Clean sweep number 7.
we gonna get Chris there, right? Chris, you gonna go and be our correspondent?
A judge or something.
Yeah, we just got Chris a judge. That'd be dope. Yeah.
Actually, yeah,
Join
that
the
would
committee.
be. Yeah, that would be good.
Join the committee, Chris.
I would not be good.
No, the committee doesn't judge, you know. They always get auditors like from KPMG or one of
wow.
those,
Interesting.
audit firms. Yeah.
We need Chris, bro. Bring Chris to the game.
That's not a good idea.
No, that would actually be
Bring
great.
someone
Somebody
back,
like
man.
you
He's
that out of
level-headed.
the game. Yeah, exactly.
He's level
That's what you
headed.
want. You want objective? Nope.
It's a beauty contest. We
That
don't want
swimsuit is
objective.
to some degree.
it's 2 inches too short. Nope.
Pete too big.
Dang.
That's what I said. We want objective. It's a beauty contest. Chris not gonna be objective.
Oh boy.
Oh, Chris Keen, the pod one. All right.
Wow.
Moving on real quick. Shout outs to the, well, I should say shout outs to this dude, but it's a lawyer we mentioned before in the pod. I think we blurred out his name.
Yeah, we did.
He cussing out for it.
No.
Nah,
so
he's
he
in-
come up in the news.
He's in the news now. His client has appealed and won her case, saying that she wasn't properly represented.
Oh, it is
because
the creeper one.
why is it? We don't know do we have the context?
I read it.
So he says that. Well, she says that he got some text messages off, and basically he was sexually harassing her.
And when she rejected him somehow, he wasn't prepared for her cases. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
Textbook ego narcissist got rejected.
There we go.
And stopped putting effort into the girl thing. No, but see, this is where I fault her. I would have get everything I needed out of him.
First, thank you.
Then report it.
Thank you.
Egyptian ladies, don't do that.
Yeah. All right. So the
Please
story,
report them right away.
so the story didn't add up to me at first because it said that he took her out one night.
You see that, no? The
So she
predator is going out.
accepted the
Again.
date.
Muddy. This
It'd
story
be a
get
little
muddy.
murky, and that's why I don't like to read one side of text messages because.
You know what?
All right, so
See
he
that, no?
must have had a line that she said that she was going to bed, and he replied.
Why is she telling her lawyer that?
He said, "Lucky man."
No, that is hostile. Cause what
But
you
why is she
talking
telling
about,
her
my?
lawyer she going to bed?
Thank you,
Because
thank you, Lana.
don't message me no more now. That's it for the night.
then
Good
I
night.
just stop responding. People need to learn how to set
Yeah, boundaries.
actually
I have
having this
boundaries, yeah.
conversation with a
I hear
friend of
ya.
mine because the women will kiki with this man in their DMs. And you know you're not interested in him.
No,
Do you
no,
laugh?
it's not a
Let me
joke.
finish.
Listen,
Let me finish.
They laughing
They'll
about.
kiki in the DMs with this guy they claim they're not interested in. And when he see him in public and he all comfortable because he like, yo, we've been collaborating, we've been corresponding. Like, you laugh at my jokes. You think I funny?
Exactly.
No, he a creep. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not interested, learn shut these people down.
But I
From
just,
the
mean-
beginning.
Online. In
Stop it.
person, it's harder because,
Liar.
you know, they be killing girls and shooting them for rejecting them and shit. But,
Yeah.
no, it's easy to... Virtual rejections is the easiest shit.
Block.
I screenshot one. They were like, "Why you screenshotting?" I said, "This is my fucking phone." And I send it to my friends.
Makes
The
sense.
hell? No, as in like, why we afraid behind the screen to like?
Yeah, I
I think it's because it's duplicitous. People want to have their cake and eat it
That
too. And
ego
they want to. Oh, you want to buy me this, or you want to, give me company?
And they definitely gonna put that in the girls' group chat. 100%.
No, but what I
Nah.
was always taught, because I
I don't
have
know.
an older brother that, like, by the time I was in middle school and stuff, he was an adult, and I was just always taught, if you lead with a transactional relationship, that's how that guy can view you. Like, you can't take stuff from somebody and don't think they're gonna expect
Your
something.
brother,
Something.
your brother told you that. Your brother gave you that. No.
My brother gave me a lot of tips. That's
No,
why
I'm
I
saying that's
drink
good.
vodka.
That's
Definitely.
good.
That's
He like,
something.
when you're going out, drink something clear so you can see they drop something in your drink. Like, my brother has been around creeps, and he just taught his sister, like,
How to avoid.
in how to conduct yourself. Because if you set a boundary, like, I got issue with people. That's why I don't hug people. Like, I dapping that nigga up. Like, you don't know me, don't hug me. I got you to dap and all of that because you got some creeps that won't hug you just to pop a feel.
Yeah.
So you just gotta set your boundaries and stick to them and stop making men intimidate you into doing things you're not comfortable with.
Ah, men do that.
correct.
Oh, you got some
Feeling
creep.
hugs?
You,
That's wild.
bro, you have no idea. Like, or even just standing in a club, you have
Why
men
you
that will have
whispering?
all kind of space and opportunity, but they'll take that little cracker sliver
yeah.
behind you to rub up on you.
As a matter of
And I
fact,
embarrass those men in the club. Like, you gotta start calling them out. Like, yo, creep, Don't do that.
As a matter of fact, recently
Wild.
when we went to Carnival, me and the girls, we were taking pics, and like one of the guys, like they tried to touch one of us, and the girl was like, don't do that. And I was like, oh, and she called him out right on the spot because like, yeah, they get embarrassed. They're not used to people calling them out because they just hide behind the back and do it. But no, don't do that shit and call them out. Don't be
It's call
afraid.
them out in every arena. So like I got a lot of male friends, like their thing is like, yo, I be knowing this man's a creep, but you know, we gonna look like a hater if we tell you like, please look like a hater.
Yeah, I want to
Please
say that. I
tell me.
want
In my
to say that
circle?
too.
Nah.
Please tell me, like, no, but I've had a lot because then when you start giving these men examples of like, yo, this is what this guy said to me, showing them examples like he like that, like we need to start exposing them.
But some
because
women,
we can't expect
some
men
women
to hold
don't
them
be,
accountable
they
if
don't
we're not
hear that
exposing
shit
them.
though.
Yeah, somebody
Exactly.
actually made that comment. Yeah.
That what messed me up is that
What?
you be knowing stuff and you try to give the person the game and they just be
The ones that don't know already give them the pum pum, you see.
Well-
You gotta give them the game before they get the little digmatized.
yeah, I guess.
Once the judgment clouded, you can't tell some.
Can't tell 'em
we don't
shit.
tell ourselves anything. Like, we should be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That what they say if a girl like you, no shit, let her know.
Yeah,
if
that's
a
a
girl like you,
word.
that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
That's it.
a word.
So I just think we have to get better at holding even the creepy females accountable. Because I
Yeah.
don't keep none of
Which
them in
we
my
do
circle.
have them.
No, I like.
Tell me about the creepy females.
What? What that is?
Like, how
Well,
they
you-
be talking about?
No, yeah, I gotta know what that is.
I have male friends, and I just my jaw is dropped sometimes about how forward some women are.
Oh wow.
Oh, we
In
like
the
we like those
DMs.
queens though. Yeah.
Nah, not
No,
me,
but
bro.
these the queens that married and thing.
You like women that are straight up with you?
Forward?
Yeah,
it's
very
like don't
Like
be
I want and shit. Like
No,
that.
bro, you have women that
We're
are direct.
No, like no, you have some that are very, very,
Very
bold. I'm not
direct.
talking about.
I don't want no. I don't want no. I don't want no one around me. Say, that's she's obviously too
Alright.
young, or
I was trying not to say shit.
She was trying to say.
I got
Some
you.
girls are very forward, so I
Very?
get that is
I take forward though. Yeah.
the creepy ones to me. Like you got some that just don't got no boundaries. Like I see why it's hard for you guys to be nice sometimes.
What do you mean?
Some women just automatically
Yeah.
like them.
Oh, that's Chris. Chris out all day. Yeah.
Salsa poppy.
Pretty boy privilege.
Yeah, yeah.
I just getting
No, but
stressed.
the creepy ones are women that I'm not saying men don't like that, but let that man give consent to say, I want that banana picture.
But then
That's what I'm
again,
getting at.
then
Don't just
again-
send the banana just so don't send the dick just so let's go for consent.
Nah, no.
Can I
'Cause
send you a little something?
no, this is news to me. So girls are sending pictures
I
of
was,
their
I was
Right
just
off
about
the
to
roof.
ask Lana that.
I'm ugly. I don't know. So
My
I-
mama taught me to guard that with my life.
You
She
got
don't
some-
even want me to send her a
Listen,
picture.
You
What
got
are
some
they?
My
close friend
nudes.
circles that I had to leave.
Anyways,
Oh, is it?
I had to leave. I'm like,
Yo,
wow.
shout out to people that add to their close friends.
I love that
I be
shit.
appreciating that because I be
Yep.
surprised. I be like, fuck me,
Yeah, I wanna
green.
get-
All
Yeah,
right.
Shit,
people
be
be
going
getting
down
down,
on
man.
these.
people be getting.
Nah, but y'all tell. I know they say men send dick pics, but
Oh, no,
like,
girls-
girl, I don't
No,
know.
but you got some women that straightforward, man. Like, yo, this for you right now. I like, yo, chill out.
No, that's
It is that
Don't
video
approach
too.
me like how I approach you. Chill out.
Isn't that weird? Like,
It is. It feels
you feel
uncomfortable.
violated? Like I'm the whore here. Stop it.
No, I'm not a whore. I'm not a whore.
Whatever, but
Okay.
you always looking
But it
for
has,
them.
it has a little caption though, so you at least get a little forward. Okay, cool. All right.
Nah, boy, they're getting creative with the formatting and things, using TikTok and making all kind of transitions. I've seen some videos.
Oh,
like,
that's
she is
great.
talented.
No, that's dope.
Like, yeah, wow.
What they do for a living? Because I don't got time for all that.
Well, I don't either.
I
but
love-
clearly they got catalog of videos that they could make these.
They probably send some
Support
recycle
local.
pics. Some recycle pics.
Support local.
I wonder if they be using ring lights. Cause how you get them angles of yourself? It's
You have some creative people out
Shout
there.
out to
and
the
be
ring light.
flexible too.
Wait, yo, hold up. Pause. Pause.
Back on track, please.
Because Chris has been grinning for the last 3 to 4 minutes. He wants to say something, but he's trying to be PC.
You didn't even know.
Tell us your
enjoying
experience, Chris.
Tell me what that time you got that picture, Chris.
You got a pum pum picture.
This is not about me.
Right, I agree.
Chris has been a victim.
He getting more than that way.
Oh my goodness.
I take them for me.
Ross, that was random.
It looks.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah,
next,
man.
next topic. Next
Wait till
topic.
they hack that Google Docs. And
I don't say. Why would I save them, Lana?
Everything is saved.
Right on the-
Every
right-
time
right
I
on the
change- Every time I change my phone, shit pops up on there that I thought I deleted. Everything's saved. I just throwing that
We're
up
gonna
there.
use that picture for the thumbnail.
To all the females out there, this is my advice. You know, young ladies,
Which one?
don't send them pictures. I don't
Yeah,
care
my
how much
mom
you
is-
think you like him, how much
No,
you say he love you, and he not like
Edit
that.
point. Edit point.
No, not no edit
Don't
point.
send
The
the
edit
pictures.
point? What is she talking about? Edit
No
point?
edit point, especially in this digital area, guys. Be
I
very
mean, if you
careful.
send it with a little disappearing thing.
But
if you
that-
must.
Exactly. if you must, I with you on
You
that.
watch it one time? The fuck?
But that we're not feeling. No, this day and age, that's what it's all about.
That was the next
That
point that
was-
we're gonna come
Everything
to.
has to be taken on as a picture and posted.
Oh,
Well,
Like-
I miss it. Psh.
You ever put
You mean
one
that's how
in the
they-
group chat? When a man sends you a pic, you put it in the group chat.
I mean, we have talked about some before. Cause one time I get this picture right. Unsolicited.
She definitely uploaded to the group chat.
Unsolicited. I
Sound like
wanna
shit, like
upload
you
the
doing it.
side note,
unsolicited
I do
ones.
not
No,
upload
'cause
anything to the group
I
chat.
got get another joke, man. So like, send it to the group chat, and everybody found a flaw in that picture.
Oh, God.
Like, why he got black? What that bump is on the shot? Like,
Whoa.
yeah. And I mind her sending the pictures around and scrutinize your little picture, cause we gonna talk about it.
They do that. When they do that.
Damn,
But then-
you all right? Hold on,
but
hold on.
that's
You
the
all right?
whole
You sound-
point.
you sound-
No, I'm not a victim.
You look
I'm not a
a
victim.
little
female friends.
traumatized.
Yes.
That's no.
Yes.
He got
Yeah.
female friends.
Yeah, they do get together and they talk. Yeah, that's
Oh, that's cute. Like a little, they come around the boardroom table and just have like a chat. Like
No, like we got a little group chat.
The
and
council.
We got group chat protocol.
Dick
Every
pic
3 months you
council.
got clear your history just in case you lose your phone, because you know that's just protocol. Some risk of shit in there.
a lot of dicks in there, dog. The way she's every 3 months, y'all.
Not just dicks, but people business. Like
Yeah,
just
literally.
Nah, I'm just messing because me and Chris had that with the group
Another
chat.
group
one
chat.
time.
Well,
What
them
if-
men group
look at
chats
it.
be worse.
I'm
Look
not-
at that face.
I haven't
I
finished
got
my
male
thought.
friends and them male group chats be just bikes, titties,
Right there.
fucking
And
blowjobs.
sports.
Football.
And sports.
Right there.
Your friends need to get they bikes, blowjobs, and what?
The
Football.
things men like. See, listen.
A little bit of titties on Tuesday.
I was gonna say me and Chris in the group chat where somebody came back with the information from the group chat, and that
Okay.
was
Oh yeah.
It does feel like a violation. Of,
Yep.
Oh no, I know in many group chats.
Somebody wife got somebody jammed up or whatever, and
They went go share with their wife. See, that's
Had a-
another thing. You
had a-
can't be
had a-
pillow talking the group
yeah,
chat.
had a-
Chat? No.
How to blow up the group chat.
that kicked them out ASAP.
We could do
love
a
that.
we
I
could
love
do a
that
segment
energy.
about
Anyway,
that.
let me get back to it because
Excommunicated.
Chat etiquette.
the lawyer's definitely wrong. He shouldn't be in that position of power.
He wrong for so many different levels. He can be
It-
disbarred.
Yeah, for sure. And I think it's being
1000%.
investigated.
Yeah, because
But I'm gonna say this because you know I always be on that context shit. If it does look this way and it's not the case, I hope that the truth does come out.
yeah,
Because I think we do this a lot where we will play along with certain things until it doesn't benefit us no more, and we'll say, "Yo, this is what this
I
is."
hope
Yeah,
he got
that's
his
fair.
receipts.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because only thing I can
Well,
assume is that she didn't get the outcome she expected from the case too.
Plus, I hear he kind of good, so I don't want him to
If
be
he
out of the
if she went on a date with him, she's toast.
She's toast. Yeah, like this is
and
why like,
but I
women
think
need to draw
I
the
date to
line.
her.
I ain't going on no business meeting
like
at night.
after 6:30.
And I am not telling a business person that I go into my bed. What time that message was? Furthermore, why you messaging me
For
after 6?
context,
I
right.
have actually released service providers for being inappropriate with me. Like you come to look, I'm an AC big man. Now I can have message your boss and say don't send him back to my yard. No, dead ass because you're a woman living alone.
Oh, for sure.
That's
Yeah.
uncomfortable. And
Oh,
you made
yeah.
me feel weird.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
now I don't care. I don't play them serious games.
Yeah, for sure.
I send the email.
All right, so Chris, don't be weird.
Some men are creeps.
Yo,
Look at the incident with the guy and the little girl in the bus. All she did was smile at him and he said he thought she was flirting. Then he moved seats to go touch her up.
That's another thing too.
I would snap his neck.
Yeah.
If my daughter told me a man in the
Death,
bus touched her.
automatic death.
This was the chef and the 15-year-old girl in the public bus.
oh,
So basically,
He was convicted. Yeah.
That's death.
so this is where I think there are a lot of men that just miss social cues and they've never had any form of positive attention. So sometimes it is hard as a girl to be polite. Because then they think you're interested.
And you see, that's another thing too. As men, we have to not be. We have to get used to women being nice, and that's it. Like let's not go.
Look at
overboard.
women as more than objects. A girl can be the homie Vic. I said that to Vic the other day.
I
You're
have
like,
him.
whatever.
I have joking, of course, but I
I know,
have
but a
him,
girl,
yeah, for
like
sure.
you gotta learn to teach our sons that a girl could be your friend. Like they're not just objects.
not
and I
objects.
think that's what's lost in
Yeah,
some of the
but
older generations.
Just don't come around me wanting to buy all the dinners and lunches. Though.
Oh no!
But
if,
that's
like she
where the
said,
women need to
once
draw the
money comes
line.
involved, then
My mama in
So
family also
that's a
taught
Jody.
me vex money
Remember
concept.
Jody's famous line on the pod?
If you find a donkey, right?
Find a donkey, ride it, but-
But that was back in the days concept where the men were okay. Like I hate to say this,
What do you
but
mean, okay? Men still do that
they
shit?
were providers. You can go to Welly's on a Friday and that construction man gonna spend his paycheck on me and my crew. He just buying us. He don't
that's
care.
rough.
That's terrible.
But that is,
That's
but that
terrible.
is their
He
innate.
wants to.
She don't know that he playing the long game.
No, but
Yeah.
let me show you something. As in, he's
He playing the
offering,
broke game is what he
even if he
playing.
playing the long game, he offering all he wanted that night with a little attention. We gave him 2 songs out. He buy 2 rounds, and there was no harassment after that. Cause you made he night you dance.
Oh, you talking in the past, yeah.
Yeah, I talk about in the past. Like
Now, 2 rounds? What?
if he no, first of all, they're not offering
your
your friend a
IGs?
drink. They're not offering your friends nothing.
You were
walk to the
actively
car, no, you
They only
contributing.
come for you, and that's it.
You were actively contributing to the poverty in Cayman.
The drinking must continue, though, till the economy improves.
Exactly.
No, but I'm just saying, if you're out socializing,
Stole that man money.
nobody stole it. He offered. Nobody going to him and
No,
running
but
game on him.
Juan, we have a no, I'm talking about no.
Yeah,
We have a responsibility to say, yo, no, thank you,
absolutely.
because of what it.
Shit gets creepy.
I saw a dude the other day. I saw girls out drinking, hanging out, and I saw they were getting ready to check, and the dude came up and literally paid the bill, and just that was it. Just what a part of the game is that?
For
no,
real, bro.
No, that's the
They gotta get that. They the
Wait,
ones that
he
fucking
like-
up the game for Anna.
So
that too. But I'm just like, fine. What are you doing, bro?
Fucking up the game.
But the girls know too. The girls know that this is it comes with intention behind it. So don't act. What I'm saying is don't act dumb though. When you walk to the car and the guy say,
He
hey,
right behind
hey,
you. So,
hey, Keisha,
where we going now?
where y'all going next? Where y'all going next?
what's the spot?
Following you.
Don't,
Yeah,
No, it's true. You
don't
can't
come to me and say, yeah, come step in, no, good Samaritan and help.
go your man pick you up after this man just spend his whole paycheck on you.
I asking him for my money. Yo, dog. I just drop a little 25 on that. Let me get out.
Trying to fight about 2 drinks, Leon. You're going low.
Yo, Steven, let me talk to you for a second.
You know what your girl was doing?
We were just in there just now,
Yeah, cause
and she don't drink Coronas. She was drinking Tito's. I bought her 4.
Doubles.
Yeah.
No,
So-
but I agree with you. Transactional stuff we just have to avoid. Mostly as women. And that's just it.
Lana, since you're here, I mean, things are getting rough and you gotta dip out soon.
No, I thought you were going to allude to that. That's why I checked the time. Like, yeah.
Oh. Nah, I got kind of sad a little bit because, me and you talk a lot about, I guess, the current state of the country. I see there was a headline that more families are seeking help from the Cayman Food Bank. The food bank has been, I guess, quite busy, and they're seeing an increase in services.
And this is outside of social service care, just people looking for food.
Yeah, for sure, yeah.
Interesting.
And then also too, I hadn't seen you, so I saved it for you. But the education statistics that came out and saying that
Oh, I read that.
26% of children leaving primary schools are below the standard.
So why are they leaving primary school?
Well,
Hold them back till they 14.
social promotion you can't because they'll clog up the system.
And
Can't afford
You
it.
can't afford that.
but then they just come out of high school illiterate and
been
unemployable.
happening. It's been
so
happening.
it either you fix the issue at
While
the
they're in
beginning,
school.
or we just contribute to pushing these into a system. And when we talk about a criminal system that will accept them illiterate and unqualified.
Why are they failing?
Environment. It could
They
be a
took
lot
out
of
that
stuff.
NET. You remember when you started it and do the NET after we leave primary school to go middle school and they figure out your sets?
I went to prep.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, but you guys did NET too. Everybody on the island had to do it back then.
I mean,
National
it was
achievement test.
it was all.
Chris was
I
way
started.
way back for Chris.
Yeah, this is the olden days.
The 1900s.
Well, if he the olden days, why?
I was just gonna say, like, guys, please.
No, I don't know.
Sorry.
They changed a lot in the education.
System.
Well, the curriculum, they did a lot of redrafting. I remember, if you guys remember years ago, I forgot who the minister was.
Miss Tara.
But I know PPM was in the house, and it changed under their rule where things were changed to make our kids look like they were passing.
Oh, we've constantly done that where we've lowered the mark. Yeah.
And
put-
we've kept lowering the mark, and now
We put lipstick on the pig.
Yeah. And now we're seeing the result of lowering the mark. So that way I say, I understand it only 26%. Hold back 26%, let the other.
No, but then going to school now, it's crazy. Like, some people can't even get the kids into school now.
Yeah,
This day and
schools
age.
are
The
full.
schools are
Schools
full.
Well, if we were sterilizing,
Oh, here you come.
Here
out with
we
that.
go.
Hey.
No, well, the thing is, they should have made McKeever build that high school in West Bay when he wanted to. Because we are at capacity with our secondary schools, even with us having one in.
So both of these high schools now, the East End one and the one in town, they're at capacity.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
absolutely.
yeah.
Crazy.
Clifton was at capacity when it came online.
They were
I
at
believe.
capacity from time the door opened.
Yeah, I think it was 1,000. It was a max.
Yeah.
Your people used to be there. You should be able to get
Yeah.
that information from me and
But
tell me.
Clifton was at capacity from time they opened.
Yeah.
Wow.
But remember, McKeever had proposed this was that we needed another high school in West Bay.
Yeah,
and
the
we
foundation is still there behind Scholars Park.
Exactly. We still need another high school in West Bay. We have how much primary schools and all them going to 2 schools?
Yeah.
All them kids from about 10 primary schools going to 2?
It's a couple things too. I think we need to bring back middle school, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't like the idea
like
of
the
little
separation.
11-year-olds going to little 11-year-old girls going to school with
17-year-old boys. Yeah.
That rubbed me the wrong way ever since they changed that. But
Wow.
no, think about it.
I know, that's saying, wow, no middle school.
Yeah, but that was how much years ago from time they made Clifton and John Gray, they did away with middle school.
Is it SciFec?
Been a couple. No, yeah.
SciFec is supposed to be
But that's what they use.
The
They use
vocational
George Hicks
school, yeah.
compound for that, yeah.
now that George Hicks compound can be used, because remember they had that temporary for John Gray while they finish.
Yep.
We gotta let this whatever's things put in place stay for a little while.
We just need to admit that the education system not working. The
It's
first
not.
politician, the first minister of education that admits that and tries to fix it, then we'll see change.
But it
then
won't
again-
be fixed in 4 years though.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I've always thought that education shouldn't be with a minister who's voted in. That should be with, like, the DG, in my opinion, like the police and the fire
Yeah.
service. I think
For
education
continuity,
needs
for
to
sure.
be
Wow.
with a ministry that isn't voted in.
Okay.
Agreed.
That's my opinion. Who am I? But I just, like you said, every 4 years
You're
they're
a
changing.
registered voter.
Yeah, I know. But every 4 years they're changing. But the thing is, the people that hold education, you holding it as a political pawn. We know why.
It's sexy. Yeah. It gets the attention and makes you look like you're doing
Remember,
something.
whoever got our ministry can always say every year, well, we gave up this amount in scholarships. Them government scholarships is the biggest political thing to say you did. So having education, you can always prove we did this. That budget never going away. Whoever got it, got it.
True.
So I think education should be with the deputy governor, just like police and all the other ones that we can't keep changing heads of. I think we need similar to, so who's the head? Like we got like the head of fire service, head of police. What's the equivalent of that for education? We don't have that, right? Because they report to the ministry.
No. There's a chief officer,
For education?
Isn't it Miss Monty?
Miss Monty.
But would she be the equivalent of what we have? Like, because like for the fire service, you'd have the head of fire service and they report to the chief officer of the ministry. I still think you need a middle. You have her as the chief officer, but you still need everybody feeds up to this person, like
okay.
to execute the education plan. The chief officer doesn't got no time for that.
Boy, that's another thing too. It may be too many levels now as is.
Our kids suffering, and these are the same children that can't find jobs, and government has to end up employing because nobody else will. So we're perpetuating an issue that'll never go away. Because what happens to all these kids that come to school and can't be employed, where they end up?
And you can see it.
Clerical officer jobs, NRA, or those, because nobody else will take them.
But
You think any of these corporate companies and banks taking a chance on somebody with 3 passes?
Be honest.
I mean,
Tiara, what are you laughing
And none of
about
them
there
math and
for, man?
English.
if you read their resume, you could see
What
exactly.
resume? You gotta see some of the things I get.
Huh.
Well,
We're
this-
these kids are being failed.
Yeah, but-
Nobody even they can't even. It's sad that you leave in high school and can't create a resume. And this not me knocking a
Alright.
child. This me knocking on the system.
The
So you putting them
system,
out there,
yeah.
they can barely read.
So pause. Let me just get on that real quick because I see this argument a lot too. They say, "Oh, the school, you know, the parents are home too, and they have."
100%.
I'm like, fine, the parents are not fucking trained educators.
Literally.
They don't have the resources and the 8-hour instruction every day to help teach
this
these
is
kids.
where the partnership
yes,
comes
it's a
in.
complementary aspect to helping children develop and learn. But we selling y'all to the
Can I
professionals.
play devil's advocate and say some people got too much children?
Definitely.
And this not in a
Don't
bad
get
way.
Keisha
As
started.
in,
Hold on, Keisha, put your
no,
mic
this
up.
not in
Go
a
ahead.
bad way. As in, we all adults know. Well, 4 of us in the room have kids. You leave work at 5:30, get home by 6, and then you gotta deal with homework. You gotta cook. Imagine doing that for 3, 4, 5 children.
Girl.
And then we don't even get into the cost of living yet. But let's just imagine, how can you realistically, as one person, after a long day's work, go home and give attention to 5 children? And this not knocking anybody, because decisions are decisions, and we do what we do with them, right?
But this real life. Like, think
But
about it.
Real life shit. Like, I just realized after my son, like, yeah.
At some point in time,
We
you
can't
had
do
to
this
realize
again.
this was in the play.
What is
But,
that, Chris?
yeah, what you said?
I said at some point in time, they should have realized that this was.
Well,
in
this
the
is
play.
my thing. I kind of tired of people complaining about situations they put themselves in, and this not trying. And I try and sound cool because it can't come off that way. But just to throw it out there, I was a teen mother, single parent, all of those stereotypes that we think of. This not me coming from a judging place. This me coming from a place I've been there. I've always had a busy
I
job.
you can do it.
I had to leave. Like, I remember, because it got to the point that when people started realizing I had kids that were doing, like, you got kids? Because of the hours I worked. Because of, like, I would just organize. I will leave and on my lunch, I will going home and getting something in the crock pot to cook. My mom will go and drop the kids home, the food there. One of my sisters or somebody helped them with their homework. Like, I just had a machine. I had a support
You had a
system.
good system.
It literally
And
takes a
listen,
village.
Yeah, yeah.
I got to travel for
You had a
and
good
people didn't
system.
even know I had kids. Like, but that was because I had some good mentors that were told, Never use your child as an excuse at work.
Yep.
As a woman, they're gonna be like, yeah, we can't get her the promotion. Remember that time her child was sick.
Because they always waiting to use it against you, always.
And that's just, but then you deal with the hand you're dealt. I could sit down and say, boy, because I am mother and I get this, well, we just go work 10 times harder, right? Or smarter.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm coming from.
Have you guys heard of the Passport to Success program?
Yeah.
All right, so I was a part of the pilot of that.
Oh, Zane.
The pilot
the
equivalent.
first
The pilot
year.
equivalent.
Yeah. So when you talk about like kids coming out of high school and they're not set up
for the world.
Yeah, they're not equipped
To
for
the
the world.
standard, yeah.
Yeah. For me, I found Passport to Success be very.
That boy sound nervous, Chris. You
No,
know?
I'd love to hear the
Anna,
positive
let him
feedback
talk.
about it.
I like I said, I found that very helpful because like you guys said, you guys are getting resumes and not up to the standard.
Kids need mentors.
And they gave us all the tools that we needed. People came in, spoke, let them know how the workforce is and all kind of stuff. Like it was very good from when I was there. Like I don't know if they're still doing it now.
Yeah, man, it's still around.
And I think they just struggle like every other program like that is getting people to volunteer and help out, right? The numbers.
No, that's a proper funded program.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good to hear.
Government outsources it, and the company is paid to run it. I almost took the
That's
job.
good.
I almost took the job one time.
But how do they select kids to join? Or
So-
think that anybody can join?
We had, I think you came through my office,
They used to do
What do you mean?
cohorts.
Butterfield.
They used to do cohorts, so they would do like
Yeah, pretty
young
sure.
men.
That's what
They
we
would
call
do young mothers. They would do, you know what I'm saying, just different age groups. They do early 20s or whatever. So
So that's why the Young
But
Parents
they've
program
switched it,
this
though.
got introduced. I was wondering what happened to the Young Parents program.
Nah, that's how some reincarnations, but it's still going.
They need it.
Yeah, it's still going.
Because when I was in high school, if you
It's
got
a part of the
pregnant in
Family
high
Resource
school,
Center now, I think,
you
right?
only could come back to high school. Oh,
It's
good.
part of education, still doing it. Okay.
Because when a girl got pregnant when I was in high school, they only allowed them to re-enter high school if they went through the Young Parents program. So you couldn't just keep having babies and coming back. Now I just feel like there's no control.
Yeah, there is no catch.
Nah, listen, a lot of these programs still exist. Chris just made a sign to tie up.
They do.
Yo,
So we agree.
What is wrong? What is wrong with y'all?
Not
Shit, no.
sterilize them, but I just think like maybe there are a
cannot
lot
do
of
that.
no, there are a lot of things that people aren't aware of. Like for example, young ladies, birth control is free if you go to public health. If you don't have insurance or you just want the pills, you can go get them.
I've told this story. I've told the story in the pod before. I think we were 16, 17. We went to the gas station and said, "Yo, we want to buy condoms," and the person looked at us and said, "We do not sell condoms to people under the age of 18."
You imagine?
Question.
We have a lot of backwards shit that's going on in this country.
But you could go to the Red Cross and get it for free. You could literally walk
I
in
didn't
their
have no
office
ride
and
to the
get
Red
it.
Cross. Red
We
Cross
didn't even know where it was.
This people going tall tree in
I'm
Savannah.
talking about for our
they'll ride a
listeners
bicycle.
now.
Yeah.
So question,
Gosh.
is sex education still a thing in school?
Yes,
course,
my
of
son
course.
does life skills.
So therefore you should be getting your condoms from there because
Nah.
They will be encouraging
They
sexual
gonna feel like
activity.
they say
Right.
they say abstinence.
That a problem, no?
That's what.
Them kids is fucking.
exactly get with the
About
times.
abstinence, they better put them damn condoms on the tutorial table.
Listen,
and be like, or in the bathroom.
Have a good weekend, guys. Here's a 3-pack. Bro, 3-pack.
But I see it on Twitter all the time. Like people younger than me, they be posting like, "What made you skip school when you were 13 or 14?" And there's a bunch of people replying, "Oh, I stayed to see my boy." I like, I was watching Dragon Balls in them days.
At 13,
But guys, the
I wasn't
problem.
even afraid to skip school in high school. 'Cause, like, I know
She was dragging them
No,
balls.
these young children are active. I'm telling you.
But the problem runs deeper than that,
Geek
because remember,
molestation.
whenever we trying to change systems in our country, they run and knock on the church door, say we Christian.
Ooh.
I wasn't
So they
say
not
that.
gonna
They're
try
give
to
them condoms
encourage.
in the school.
Right.
Gotcha.
But then when you go,
They
little
don't care
girl-
about
little girls that
prevention.
getting pregnant twice in one
Well, that
school
sound like America.
like coming out of high school with 2 babies.
That's not like
That's not
America.
right.
They be
Oh, she
outside,
putting
they
up
have
Hall of Fame
abortion
numbers.
No, but it happens.
High school coming out with 2 blood.
No,
The girls that get pregnant
Yep.
year 10 come out, go back to school, and get pregnant.
By year
What kind of
12, yeah.
environment is she in?
Yeah.
I had, like I said, I was 18, but I know, and big up the old nurses back in the day. But Nurse Anime Ruffus told me she put me on birth control, like as in like, and not like they're not giving me, but they just educate you to the point, like they have a good way of. They were good at suggesting like
Things,
this is good
yeah.
for you, and it'll help your skin too, like like,
You got headaches?
I think
Yeah,
that-
man, it's
I
perfect
think
for
the
that.
education isn't what it used to be when we were younger. I think the They were more open with it.
But look
Yeah.
at the TV show too, though. I mean, we
Which
know
one?
the reality show that with Tyson and them, right?
Yeah.
We know that it takes place. We just don't want to talk about it. So the same thing with the sex, the same thing with the alcoholism, the same thing with the drugs.
Yeah.
We know these things take place. Let's just not talk about it and put it on the forefront.
It's not a subject that people like, so they don't want to touch it. It's dirty.
Yeah.
But I tell you this though, last week was April 14th, April 20th or whatever. That marked 1 year since 3 years since the last election. So we're due for an
Yeah.
election within the next 12 months.
Have to.
Isn't it set for next May?
No,
they haven't set the official date yet, but now they're mandated to do it within 12 months.
Well, I know it's for next year.
It's likely going to be in April if that's the case, because the last one was in April. But it's a year out. Now is the time to get your
demands in.
Listen to what these people saying, man.
Nah,
Like,
you
they
about
want change.
you about to see a lot of people come out the woodwork. don't fall for it.
Yeah.
Don't
100%.
Exactly, because
100%.
remember, you can't do anything if you get in by yourself. So anybody that you're choosing
making
as a
these promises to you.
representative needs
That's the thing.
support.
That's the thing. You need to find out who's going to click up, who's with who. All,
But you know they're not gonna be
independents,
honest with that.
That was crazy when
at
they
the
got
start
in.
either, because they weren't clicked before though. They creates the illusion that they're just affiliates together, but they were a political party. They just didn't want to call themselves that.
Who's that?
The cliques.
The independents.
They knew what they were doing.
No, you had loose groupings, man. You had groupings that
They
were,
wasn't
were-
claiming to be a
1000%.
party,
Yeah,
but they had formed an alliance.
They were
already.
showing up to each other's speeches all the time.
Stuff. Yeah.
Yep.
Yo, Chris,
But that's how it is in
1000%.
politics. Even without the parties, that's how it is. Anybody that going knows if you're running, you're gonna need support. Why gonna go in there as a backbencher and do for Georgetown if I was to get in?
collect salary
got
for
a
4
line.
years.
I mean, you got some that okay with doing that, but I've heard a lot that aren't running again apparently,
I'll go to
and
law school and them.
stuff like that. But
Sorry.
vote and listen to what these people saying.
Question.
Well,
Wait.
I brought it up because I want to say to people too, if you have things that are important to you, now is the time to kind of make a loose list
Yep.
of items that you want to look for in a candidate or at least a team that's running, so you're not sort of blindsided because it's going to come up quick. We already in the middle of almost summer.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk about Cayman's Bottom New coming up soon.
They're gonna be in the parade.
They're gonna be everybody gonna be smiling with you, shaking hands, offering you stuff, getting you jobs, getting you this, getting you that,
asking how your mama doing.
So don't let it creep up on you, because I'm saying before you know it, it's gonna be there. And then also I want to recommend to people, the last count was about 24,000 registered voters. Please register to vote,
Yep.
bro. This idea that you are gonna be called for jury duty.
Stupid.
Yeah,
I've been registered
matter-
from my 18 and I've never been called for jury duty.
knock on
Stop
wood.
it.
Knock on
Stop
wood.
it.
But I'm just saying the
what I'm
likelihood.
saying is at least give yourself the opportunity to vote if you want to vote.
Yeah.
Come the election time, because there is like 3 month cutoff.
Yeah.
So at least just register to vote. It don't take nothing.
And also young people, onto what Vic said, like we complain about the system, we complain about things not changing. The only way to change it is to change the representative, because that's the only way things are going to change. We have to change the people that are in there. So if you don't like who you're seeing there now, get registered to vote and vote them out. Like I was always taught, okay, maybe that's not the person. Like you got to look at who's running in your district, and you don't want one person getting, but you don't like any other candidate, vote against them. If you just know you don't want that one person getting, like don't just not vote. I wouldn't recommend not voting. Just come out and vote. Either you vote for who you want or vote against who you don't want seeing.
There's going to be some really hot contested seats that are, people may think that's up for grabs. 2 comes to mind right now. One is I'm not call that one, but
Call it.
There's one seat the last election. I think if you go and look at the numbers, the person won by like 40 votes.
Prospect.
Yeah, because it was three
And I'm afraid to
persons
call them.
running.
Yeah, that could be fun.
That one gonna be an interesting one. And then also
West Bay?
West Bay.
Yeah.
I think Georgetown Central.
West Bay Central. I think it was wherever Bernie was.
What is
Central is
where's
KB.
Swamp?
Georgetown North.
So I think North and Central to me are always kind of like wild cards. If the right person vote in them 2 areas, you can sway them.
Yeah.
Savannah were locked. I'm not telling you no lie. I live in Savannah. I'm happy with my representation.
Yeah.
Even though they mightn't be in power, you still like, to me, you've seen businesses coming to Savannah. You've seen where their
Definitely.
recreational
Yeah.
areas are being established. A lot have been done with the current people that are in, like all about Savannah. Everywhere there was supposed to be a park has a park, and it got new equipment. Like they've been taking care of the area.
Yeah. So I would leave it on that note to say, if you are interested, go on the website elections.ky. And just look at the return, look at the stats,
And get registered.
and get registered. But it's some interesting numbers you'll see if you look at the returns for 2021.
Yeah.
Chris, you okay, Chris?
Yeah.
I know you.
Speaking of registered
vote
voters,
for?
I guess should give a shout out to Lana for her efforts getting people registered over the years.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
She put in a lot of hard work for that.
That is true.
Nice,
Shout out to Alana. That's true.
She does.
Since we're here, let me do 2 PSAs real quick. Shout outs to the fire service. They just had some graduates join the ranks. 21 new fire recruits.
Dope.
In the police begging for new recruits now.
I'm getting there, yeah. So we definitely need people out there to get into the uniform services. They play a valuable role in society. And then, yes, to Lana's point, the RCIPS, they next up, and they're looking for new recruits as well. So if you know someone, even back to the young person's comment about work and employment, if you know some young people looking to get into a respectable career, and it's not, you don't have to do it forever.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's good training.
Let's get some locals inside there, you know.
No, cause you don't have to do it forever.
Yeah, I think that was so. Back to that thing about school, like people think that once you study this in school, that's they put you in year 10, you good at math, so you're gonna do this, and then you're not on this track, and it's like, yo, so much shit gonna happen to you, bro, between 18 and 30 or 25. Like you're gonna have 2 different careers.
How many people studying what they
shift through the
thought they would be
ministries too?
doing in high school? Like actually, you doing what you thought you'd be doing in high school, or what you wanted to do?
Absolutely.
And then also while we're here too, let me just shout out to Sam real quick, friend of the show. Sam is a part of Leadership Cayman. Damn, I feel old. I did that shit like 10 years ago. Leadership Cayman is doing a pickleball tournament to raise funds for 1-to-1. That's the rebrand of Big Brothers, Big Sisters.
Okay,
There it is.
okay.
We were talking about that the other day.
Yeah.
But that has picked up in Cayman too, I realized.
Pickleball?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's like crack.
Well, Chris said it's easy entry level.
So yeah, pickleball. They're doing a tournament for the 1-to-1. This is how you can register. Go on the website. It's on the 18th of May. Leadership Cayman 1-to-1 presents the pickleball tournament. Also, too, they need mentors. And we go back to this all the time, bro. You said local earlier. Support local. We do need our people.
We need more local men.
We do not need our people to go out and volunteer. To
But
become
then again,
mentors.
you want somebody to mentor you that's in a good place where it is. Like people still finding their feet, So
I mean,
Yeah, no, I'm talking for the old heads. The older heads.
yeah.
Yeah. I know. Lana does a lot of good work. So maybe some Lana friends who are probably just hosting right now.
we're definitely at the age where we want to start giving back a lot of.
See,
it.
they're right there.
Good idea.
I did
that's
my
so
part.
nice.
Where I used to go West Bay Court, we hoop and make sure some of the youths them stay out of trouble. Some of them went on into boxing, into basketball. Shout out to FJ France.
We need more of the softer things though. Like
Swimming.
I wish we not even that like.
What you said?
Like softer skills, like somewhere where you can go in. Anybody that want to learn, do a resume. I'd be happy to teach somebody a resume.
definitely.
But where would you do that? Like I would.
Coffee shop.
Lana,
You would assume they come.
but
Suppose
I
they
mean-
got a computer to come with.
I say that because I think what Leon hit on the head was good. We don't always have people doing it under an organization or some routine every Thursday. But yeah, if you kicking it with people in the neighborhood,
Definitely keep the youths out of trouble.
We take a young person out, or you like Lana say, yo, you looking at a job? Like send me your resume.
Yeah, I do that. That's where I find I try to give back.
We do need
I help you find a job.
and you do actually because I gave you one the other day for one. But we need more of that as well too. So we do need our Caymanian people to join these groups like 1-to-1. But then also too, if you can't give in that capacity, make sure you're doing something at least, bro. Don't just don't just be living off the line.
Adopt one little young kid on your job. You see that they're a little wobbly.
then
every
it comes
time you
back
swim in the
down
bathroom,
to-
pull them aside.
Whoa, no, don't pull
No,
them aside in
as
the
in pull
bathroom.
them aside, give them the pep talk. Like,
I'm fucking with you.
But
But
you
then
can't do it
again-
on the floor.
A lot of people probably don't even know about these programs, to be honest with you.
The schools should be pushing them.
I'm not quite sure why they rebranded Big Brothers. I guess maybe the fee and stuff, but that was a wild one for
You
me,
need
bro.
the fee.
Huh?
You got paid to join it.
No, not to join it, but sometimes they have like franchise.
I think because it's 2024.
Cause what?
He been
Big
studying.
Yeah.
brothers, big sisters.
Oh, he going
A
back
lot
to
has
the.
happened.
Oh,
They needed. Yeah.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
No, you're not. I realize what you're saying. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Do we have that problem on Island?
Nearly one guy that get 24 charges
what,
the other
what
day.
problem?
Not a problem, but like, do we have other? Do we have other? identities on island?
Oh, you talking about that?
Do we have other identities on island?
You mean
big
like-
brother, big sister?
Oh, I
Do we
was
have
thinking
big...
of another angle. Like they have had scandal in some of these organizations. With
Oh,
like,
wow.
Wait, Leon,
Yeah.
catch me up.
That's what
me
I
up.
was thinking.
Do they
Or
have
you were
what?
thinking the different
Identity crisis?
fluidity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I don't support it.
See, because
I was
I was just
Well-
gonna say because I don't even think about that. That don't
I
come
mean,
to head.
Sorry,
It doesn't matter.
I'm in
It don't
America for
matter.
it.
because the fact is, it's like
You
it's
have to.
it's for the younger generation, and that's something that
And
that
they take it serious.
that they partake in. And if you're gonna have a program that's for the young people,
They have a
then
new designation. It's called transalien. I read it today.
The hell is that? Never mind. I don't want to
alright.
know. I don't want to know.
They transalien. They look kind of alien and kind
Bro,
of.
And speaking of too, that pickleball tournament is free.
boom,
Oh, so you can join for
that's
free.
another thing. Yeah, it's free.
Okay.
boom.
So check out Leadership Cayman in the 1-to-1 group.
Don't need a
Like I
case
said,
of water, if anything,
you know what I mean? Give back.
Yeah, man.
Stay active.
support the youth.
But you're right. Pickleball has taken over Cayman. Yeah. That's the new wet fet. Everybody's doing. Why you like?
Oh, you
Like
can
everybody
call it
used to
wet
go
wet
because
fat,
everybody
yeah.
used to go.
I've been seeing a lot of pickleball.
No
events
man,
and stuff
like
that
I
one.
will going home not
No,
Friday,
it's a
night,
lot,
Thursday
man.
night, and let me tell you, the traffic is even spilling over to cricket.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Every day.
Like this,
Yeah.
Yo,
every day, Monday,
Yeah.
every day,
Spilling
But
over
like
to the
on the
cricket side.
weekends with the bar, it turns. into
Especially
a
here.
every day the bar is full.
Hey, yo,
Really?
Every
And I
day
heard
the
their breakfast good.
Not a full good one.
Yo, them oxtail wontons.
Chris, what you call the roost?
Uptown Mango Tree.
Right. He right
What
though.
qualify?
He
Tell
right
me
though.
what are the characteristics that make it like a mango tree first.
The type
It's
of
an
people.
outdoor bar.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it's covered, and then it's like, it's kind of has the wooden deck and stuff.
Okay, I get it now. So not even like Dryland Cabana, Uptown Mango Tree.
Uptown Mango Tree.
Okay, that.
Mango tree.
Mango-
It's a beach bar.
It's a beach
You
bar.
dig it?
No, yeah, it's a beach bar.
Oh yeah, that would
Oh.
get. I hate Anna so much.
So you haven't watched the show?
No, she hasn't taken it.
And I waiting for
Chris
Chris to
can sort it
share
out.
the stuff.
The pirate over there, man.
But I've seen enough and read enough that I think I know where we at now.
Big bombshell coming tomorrow.
I can't wait.
What a bombshell is.
Tuesday. Oh yeah, new episode. Right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Big confrontation
Times
Confrontation with who?
with Courtney and Elizabeth.
So if you go on Freeform page, did you guys see that post they did with Airbody, like a picture of them on
No,
the way
put it
to
on,
do
put
this,
it
on
on.
the way to do that, and
No,
they had
I have
Courtney
not seen it.
on
Put
the
it
way
on,
to
put it
cause
on.
It's just
drama.
a meme.
No, it's just a picture. It's
Oh,
just a
no,
meme.
okay.
It's just they got her picture like on the way to cause drama. Like, I'm pretty sure that's gonna be her role on the show.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
You don't watch it, yeah, so you can't.
So you really
I've
not been
seen
watching
enough-
it,
I've
yeah.
No,
No, I mean, like, yeah, that's.
I've been reading.
I have a
up.
question.
Sorry, I'm more interested in you because you actually watch that show. You
You
hype.
know that shit.
Do
shout out
you
to
watch?
Tyson,
You
bro.
watch reality TV shows?
No,
or
no. This
I don't
this is
watch
what I
reality,
invested
that's
in
why I
because
didn't
they got Cayman in it. But yeah, I watch it.
You never, but did you watch Fuckboy Island?
No, like I said,
But that had
this
Cayman in it.
Caymanians.
No, come on. It was
Oh,
filmed
my.
here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
during
watch it, man.
Confidential.
Yeah, I can watch it.
But no man, this one it like I said, it was produced. It looks on par with like Real Housewives and all that foolishness.
Yeah,
it looks
it's
on
shot
par.
very well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on par.
Yeah, the dude is a ranking one. He did a wonderful job. It looks proper for it.
Yeah.
So
Right.
the
Yeah,
person
man.
doing the videoing is Cayman too. Like,
Oh yeah,
Yes.
it was the
Yes.
producer behind it. Yeah, as a came on. He helped
Really?
out. Yeah, he has like 20 years in reality shows, reality TV. It wasn't no skimpy production, bro. Like it's
no,
proper.
it's look very good quality.
So I'm just imagining Leon being hype watching the show because I see you tweet during the show. So
Yeah, no man.
you be into it.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
Who's
man.
your-
they're gonna have bring Tyson back as a regular.
I was just about to ask. Like, do you think they'll have a season 2?
But that the thing, Tyson not even a main character.
He not even a main
Exactly.
Tyson is the main character.
They didn't
Tyson.
expect
But you
this.
get what I'm saying? Like,
But he
he's
came
not
in, he
part
told
of the
his
main
story, like-
cast.
like-
No, for sure.
And the man
But,
they say about how he was saying about like, yo, they want me do this, but that not me. No?
right.
You see me?
Yeah, you see
You see
me.
me?
let me say this. I saw Tyson at Capella, and we could probably have him back on again soon.
Bet.
One of the dudes came up to Tyson at Capella
In the show?
from the show. And let me just say that whatever you think Tyson said to him,
He said that. He said that shit.
to him. And
said that shit.
I'll lead that for him.
He
to come
said
on
that
and
shit.
Let me know when
share-
Tyson's
and
coming.
share with us.
Shout out to Tyson, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Team money.
Team Tyson. Yeah,
We need
team
some
money.
shirts. We need some shirts.
Shout
He
out to-
real man. He
shout out
got
to
real
Eric.
son in
Hell
there,
yeah.
man.
Shout out to Erica, man. She's clipped up that thing about, so what I got to do with me?
Yeah. Erica takes nothing serious. She has been killing me.
I love her, man. She had day one final the pod, so shout out to Erica.
No, but like Tyson
so you
gave the
my life a
most
living hell for that
Every
too?
Caymanian woman were triggered by Tyson response. I know everyone
I
was
was ready
like,
to
watch that
go.
TV. Because that was like every Caymanian man
Listen.
give you the kind of style. I
Listen.
look like, I'm making you look
Fellas,
crazy.
I wouldn't even make him finish that
You're doing
sentence.
fine on your own, baby.
fellas out there, mango season is up on us, all right? Mango
Hard
season
time, no.
is up on us.
Hilarious.
No.
I only like what they call.
Time,
Nah,
what
that-
you like, be quiet. What you
I'm
like.
not talking to y'all. I'm not talking to y'all.
It's always trying to get, you know what I mean?
We only business about the mangoes. Tyson,
Common
bye.
mango get you.
But they're not for me.
What is wrong with you?
Since
I'm
we-
talking to my listeners.
Since we're there too, real quick, I saw Keisha Capella living her best life. You said people kept coming up to you about the show.
I was gonna leave that to the end when you asked me if I have anything to say. So next.
You've been being all...
You see how my children talk to me, dog.
Yo.
They staying in
What they've been coming up to you saying? You've been controversial on the show?
Oh no, not
be
so much
podding.
controversial. You know. No, we've just been getting a lot of great feedback about the show. Like, you know, we've been touching on points, and like to Lana's point, someone said they wanted to like send in something to the pod, but they were like, "Oh, we too scandalous," and I was like, that's what we're here for.
Actually, we should start doing that. Like, send it. It'll be anonymous submission.
Yeah.
Nah. Our page on
None
IG
of
do
wanna
that.
sends to
Our page
everything
on
she
IG do
for.
that.
No. We won't.
We will
listen.
screen
You guys should
them.
not do
Thank
that.
you.
You're not gonna be coming messaging me, but what it means if your sister had a baby and she had gonorrhea. Like, come on, man.
I saw this girl walking. Hide
No.
my ID. Help me, please.
It definitely won't be that sort of thing.
Nah,
You
I'll play
yeah.
matchmaker. Fuck it. Yeah, let's do it.
Vic
Vic.
loves the fuck.
Valentine's
Please.
next year.
Yeah, let's do it.
Nah, but if you got some real questions about like the real stuff,
Yeah.
politics, or things you want to raise throughout there about any of the serious topics we discuss,
Feel free to send us a DM, guys,
yeah,
on
some
IG.
scandal too. You know,
I wanted to set it up because I wanted to heal up Chris, man. Chris finally got someone to approach him about the pod.
Oh my God! Cue applause, D-Bert.
He was so hyped
Right here.
about that. He's been so hurt now for the longest time, and no one comes up to him to talk about the pod. He always blames me, and he finally. What did they tell you, Chris? You fucker.
watch him blushing.
Grinning from ear to ear.
A little bit of context, Jesus.
Go
I
ahead.
just went into a restaurant. There was a guy there that you know, I haven't seen him in years, but you know,
He saw
just
you.
he just asked me about the pod, where to find it or whatever, and I showed him, and yeah.
The Tyson episode, there are a lot of people.
He told us. He told us a little bit more
Definitely
hype than
tuned
that.
in.
But yeah,
You were more excited when
I
you told you the
literally
story.
texted it about how more hype.
you're more hype. I can read it through your
Text got
text.
tuned.
Yeah,
Read
bro.
the text.
It's very fulfilling when you guys come and you tell us, you know, that you enjoy listening to us, because we're doing it at the end of the day, not only for ourselves, but for you guys too. You know, it's
From
our
my island.
community.
Good cause.
Right there, support
That's how we
local.
give back, man.
Right.
Yeah, we giving the voiceless a platform, so you know anybody that feel like Tyson, that feel like somebody's mistelling your story.
Look at
Right
Lana.
there.
Come
We're
see
here.
us.
Look at
Yeah,
Lana,
understand.
dog.
Yeah.
Give us that promo.
No, and like literally, that's how I feel. Like I have a voice on this show, and I use it to my advantage
Tyson's episode
with my colleagues.
felt very Cat Williams and Shannon Sharpish. I was just like, yeah, we need a part two.
Yeah, no man.
He
that
spoke
was
his
good.
truth.
That was good
It was a
episode,
good-
man.
It's coming, man.
He told his story and everything too. Like
Team
was
Tyson,
that,
I
did
do
he say
even
that
need
was
to
his
watch
first time actually speaking
Publicly.
Yeah.
about
see?
certain things.
That-
Yeah.
You see?
So people hit me up at Capella. I'm trying to enjoy the fucking show. People,
Celebrity.
yeah.
You said that to me. You were like, ugh.
Celebrity.
You see, he's so sick of it. No, he's sick of y'all coming up to him. Let's hear that. In my say,
no.
I think because it was me. I think it was because
Fucking
it was
no
me
diva
that
over
was
here, yo.
like,
Nah, they want to have
Bitch-ass diva over here, yo.
production. They want to have production meetings. Like, okay, so what you need to do is
production.
for part 2, you need to bring the and then
We'll do a live show.
nah, we got it. We got it in the works, man. With Tyson, man. So yeah, it'll be there. D, what we at for time?
Victor don't love none of y'all.
That's not true. I appreciate everyone. 115. All right. Ted Lasso over here. Yo, what's that piece called again? That chain?
Who's Ted Lasso again?
What is my chain or what is my
the
coin?
piece? Yeah, the coin.
Oh,
sorry.
this is the $50.
$50 coin.
Yeah.
Need to get the new one, man.
The $40.
With King
I
Charles.
have, all right, so I have two of these.
Before he expired.
I have the Jubilee. I think that's it for right now.
Hey, that's a real Cayman right there.
Yeah, he
actually.
is. Yeah.
I got
Got
my
your
son the
coin?
Jubilee.
Look,
He
he
won't
got
put
the
that
3
on a
stars.
chain too.
Why he gonna get the king for?
You have 3 stars.
Yeah.
He not even gonna make the money.
He about to kick the bucket.
He's supposed to see, but in and out.
He not even gonna make the money.
No, but he making public appearances again.
I can't.
Lying.
Have some respect.
That's what they're saying.
I was literally saying that.
Yeah,
Like,
he is. He is.
He
back
is.
out?
Yeah,
swear
I
they-
mean, he looks shaky.
I swear I saw a tweet saying about London Bridge getting ready to fall down. I swear.
I believe it is.
They have to have the plans in
But you know what?
prepared anyway. So yeah.
You saw the new
look at
title they gave
Leon.
Kate Middleton the other day. Some fellow or something. Either way, I want to know what dirt she gone them because they try and make her happen. First she went missing. Now all of a sudden she got this title.
I just hope you know Diana.
And she is
She
the
has,
first.
she has cancer.
I don't care. She the first person in the royal family that's been given that title. It's one of those
Lana don't
fellows
care
or
about-
something.
Lana don't care
I
about
care about
cancer.
scandal.
Oh, yeah,
This is the royal family we talking about. Now something cooking.
Don't do the tell all on William boy.
They gonna allow my boy William though, you know. I tell you about that prophecy. The prophecy said
The prophecy.
that basically the one meant to lead isn't gonna. It was hinting that basically then the one that it would fall on would reject it, meaning that it gonna be Harry, that the younger.
Yeah, he the one that going
The
in those
cute-
states.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you talking some Game of Thrones shit. You would be
no,
afraid?
she really, yeah, the
real
Nostradamus.
prophecy.
Yeah,
It was a
rude.
real prophecy
Real
where they were
prophecy
talking
she
about the
talking
lion
about.
will fall in da.
Oh my bad.
And the person that is supposed to be the next in line will abscond or some shit like
I'll
that.
check
And
my bookmarks on
basically,
X.
they're saying the prince that no one wanted will have to become prince. I'm telling you. And so
But would that not be William?
Yeah. No,
the
it would
younger-
be Harry.
It would be
Be
Harry.
Harry,
I
yeah,
thought he
because
was the
Harry-
I thought everybody liked him.
Who?
no,
Harry?
Harry the one we like, but the
Yeah.
prince nobody wanted. Well, the UK. Remember they mad at him for marrying
Yeah,
black
yeah,
girl.
yeah.
Can't-
Makes sense.
You know,
Oh, I get where you say. Yeah, I get where you looking
oh,
at
yeah,
it
we don't
from
like
now.
him.
Next time when
That way
the
he
world
hairline get
turns.
pushed back.
But he fucked up though.
That way he don't got no hairline. No, he too much licky dad.
Daddy. Yep. I stand by that.
Yeah, why y'all be wishing no
When I
hairlines on
do
us,
girls
dog?
wrong and I don't realize when the hairline recede quicker. See, look at Leon hairline how that
This
intact.
is the
A
same
good
thing
youth.
from high school, man. I
Look
just
how
always
full.
had a
See
big
that?
No,
forehead.
big man thing. You legit look like high school.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you
I
notice
treat
them.
all my women
Look at
right.
all the doggish men. Their hairline like right here.
You know, I gonna look in her.
I telling you,
I gonna take note.
talking about their barber,
Yo,
push
D,
it
look at
back
me.
too
Look
far
at
into
me,
their
D.
I
barber.
gonna take.
It did sense. But my barber pushed me too far back. It wasn't your barber.
I like that, Lana.
He went to Munich Cameron and he fucking. Speaking of videos out, Ministry of Youth Sports and Heritage dropped a video that made the rounds. Had some older people talking about
Oh,
culture.
yeah.
Some of the OGs, I would say, Dr. Roy,
A lot of Georgetown OGs.
Steve McField,
Miss
and
Lucille.
Miss Lucille.
It
Y'all
felt
saw-
good.
You saw the video?
I saw it. I mean, it's sad that that's what we come to, that people go talk. Like, we need to bring the older people back to tell us that we need to remember our heritage. But at least they used Caymanians and the older voices. So I don't know.
Yep.
At least we're acknowledging the problem.
True.
I'm a bit conflicted.
I'm not. I'm just being hopeful. We Caymanians need to stop that. And a jump in hullabaloo say we not got no culture. Now they create a whole ministry with culture in the name. And they're doing things to,
But
You know,
be honest,
share the
do we
culture.
have a culture? Be honest.
I think a lot, like I just think about, okay, I'm not gonna say we don't got culture. I think the things that used to happen in school that I guess encouraged
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
So for example, when we go in
field.
primary school, every morning we had to sing the national anthem.
Anthem.
We had to say our prayer for the queen or whatever. But it taught us reverence. It taught us to love our island, beloved Isle Cayman, whatever. And then we'd have little things like the National Festival of Arts. Everybody in Georgetown Primary knew how to drill.
Hello.
You had to go up there and do that little dance.
Yep.
Shout out to Munzie Boating the song, bro.
And
We
you-
know that shit
and
by
you have to
heart.
make
You got
sure
that. You
don't
got
play gigs.
NCFA. Whether you
So that's
do.
But
what-
that's not our
it-
culture, though. That's not.
Quadrille is.
It's our culture.
That's our heritage.
dance.
That's
Absolutely,
not
when-
what Caymanian is today.
What do you call Cayman culture?
Y'all
miss?
don't wear them outfits.
Nope.
Y'all not trying. Y'all don't be up in bliss doing the quadrille.
No, but then what do you call culture then? I
I can make it a quadrille.
Every Sunday I came and jumping in the car and we drive east and get fish. That's not cultural.
That's cultural. Yeah, cultural is ever changing, and that's
Don't
the thing.
forget Sunday school.
Yeah.
Aw.
Which one?
Y'all-
The one
you
that-
sound so cute.
Rooftop or
great.
the
So
church?
good point there.
Lana, cut it out.
But that's what it is now. The culture is no longer Sunday school. Culture is no brunch.
Absolutely.
For our age, bro.
For
No,
our-
no. I got little cousins
Actually,
that every
they still-
Sunday morning they
Okay.
gotta be in.
But you know
in
that
church.
where it is
But
because
the-
I was forced to do them the girls brigade, stand up in that parade at the Queen's ceremony. Like to me, those are the things children need to be forced to do things sometime. You know?
Yeah.
Me and my
They got
friends
too much
literally
choice right
just
now.
had this conversation. They were telling me you must put the boy in what it called? Cadet corps.
You better.
Or even
I am.
Boy Scouts?
No, you just
Scouts
Boy
too?
Scouts don't exist like that.
Yeah, they still exist.
But for his age,
Yeah.
Boy Scouts.
yeah,
Yeah.
his
Oh,
wait,
districts
I
in
thought it
some
was cadet.
You got
cadet
both.
is for the
No, there's two different
You have
organizations.
both.
You got both.
That's what I'm saying. People need to
And I didn't
understand
know
there's a
that.
lot of activities for young people to do in Cayman.
It's a lot, but people, I think what happens is they put their children in and then they realize the commitment it takes
I
as a
think,
parent to
yeah.
make sure they show up. So like, it not just dropping your kids off and leaving. Things like cadet and thing, you gotta make sure they're there by 7. Cause what he named, Mr. Thompson, I don't want punking that, but he is who does the new recruits. And if you come to his door later than 7, yeah, you stay right there till like them talking young.
I respect that though. We need
But
that.
that's what I'm getting about how many parents would. They're gonna go and drag their child. Come, can you do
Yeah.
We were 5 minutes late. You worried
one
about
little
that?
5 minutes?
No, but it's
Not
the
teaching their
principle.
children discipline.
Yeah, it's the principle.
Sorry.
Yeah, but parenting has changed also.
How
Look
so?
at us.
Cause we trying to make this.
We don't
money.
believe in teachers beating
Speak
I
for
never-
their children or shouting
yourself.
back or their children. We don't believe in that.
But the thing about it, in that I
got
don't
it in
believe
school.
in
No,
it.
I never got
In that I
beat.
don't
And my
believe
dad
in it.
don't believe in
Really?
beat.
I know if
I don't
somebody,
believe in beat.
Shut
I
up,
know
Miss
my
Kid.
children won't expect from them. So I know if somebody come and say, your son was mouthing off, I believe it. He might have deserved
Lana
whatever
son?
you did. Yeah. But if somebody come and say your son stole, nah, miss me with that. Like, I feel like we gotta know what to expect from our kids. And if another adult has to discipline them within reason, it should be allowed. Now, I don't want an adult cursing at my child. You're not gonna
Definitely, I
discipline them
understand
in
that.
no way that I'm not disciplining them.
True.
Right. So that's where I would disagree
But then
because I
feel
don't
like
beat
they
my
need to bring
child.
that strap
So
back. Bring that strap back to middle school. Bring that strap back
I
to
think
middle
so
school.
too, bro.
When
none
them
of that
little
grounds for
boys,
fighting. They
No, but-
fighting
but
each other,
Keisha-
so then they gonna try fight the teacher.
when
them
Miss
too.
Borden used to walk around with that strap and them little boys were fighting, they straightened up because they were gonna get it. Like, I'm just saying, half of these, I hate to say it, but these children don't fear nobody.
Of
Right.
course
Exactly.
not. No, of course not.
Because there's no
And I'm not saying-
consequences. That's
That
why.
was
That's
telling
it.
about
There
the
are no
penalties of going
consequences.
prison for 10 years, 20 years. Like, they're not scared of that.
They're not scared of that no more.
You hush, because we were throwing the book at somebody earlier. You talk about, oh, he's so high.
No, but we
No, I'm
talking
saying it
about the
doesn't. I'm saying it
children-
doesn't always work. If these
Some
kids are
children don't care.
Yeah.
Especially if they come up in the system that they've been. Okay, let's use the example
Sorry.
of the ones that run away from boys' home and girls' home, everything. They've been detained there.
No, but there's a problem. But there's a problem there.
It's a problem, but what I'm getting at, you got a child that escaping every 2 weeks. You think when they escape, the police going and arresting them now? They're getting handcuffed. There's a charge called absconding for kids if you run away. So what I'm getting at is they're at a condition. They don't care. Oh, the police can just throw me and they can feed me. And my mama, gonna, like, and then you're going to go prison, going to be the same thing. 6 months, my mama going to bring me cigarettes and food.
special
No,
filter.
you
I
laugh, but
firmly
it's the
believe
same-
that
it's the same
we
thing.
need to build a facility for the little juveniles in Little Cayman. No, but hear me out. We're
Yeah,
not
Little
easy for them to
Cayman.
get
Must look
visitors.
crazy.
But put them
Isolate, she
far.
say, isolate.
them.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah,
Make
yeah.
them
Not
have-
Little Cayman.
Make them have walk
It's
around
the
Little
our
Cayman.
finger pointing. Yeah, that's a good idea right there.
No,
No, it is. No, that is a good
because
idea.
the first thing them little children do when they get locked up is cry for their mama. Imagine if you go on an island when your mama can't come here weekend. I
gonna have to make commitment.
These are juveniles. I'm not talking about hardened criminals.
No, I
But
get
them
what
Some
you're
of
soldiers
them
that was
juveniles
still-
are hardened
Them
criminals.
$68
Yeah, no.
thieves, they need go Little Cayman and dig up them soldier shells off of the
Yeah.
road and then go sleep in the night. Like, as in, like, let's make it harder for them.
Scared straight vibes.
But then
No, but
again,
make it harder.
it comes down to. I can sound bad, but breeding, like, two people not supposed to be breeding, procreating.
Criminality breeds
That
criminality.
child come out, you already know how their life gonna go. You already know how that
Leon
life
says
gonna
it how it go, but you know, I can't even put it up.
So
Okay, true.
that Michael Miles and Moman, like he said, yo, the criminality, we know.
But
Sterile.
also, as a, I hate
Sterilize.
It say bad. It
We
just sound bad. But
pardon.
to Leon's point, even if you made that mistake that first time with the ain't shit, man, you don't breed a second time for
Again.
them. Or
Again.
Nah, this time
Change your life.
different. This time different.
That's true. They has 4
change your
different
life.
baby fathers.
No, but
in that scene,
find
like,
one,
stop,
but this is why getting one,
stop.
find a good youth, the little church youth, they got a
She
little
don't
bike
want him?
job.
Lana, you gonna tell me at your prime
look
you
at the
wanted that
caca
good youth?
stuff. Look at.
Be honest.
I got be honest. I got 2 baby fathers. My daughter's father was lost to that life. That other one would never be in that life. You got to change your type, boo.
Yeah, man.
All right.
You see where I'm coming from?
Alright.
I'm just saying. I'm not saying you're not gonna, you know.
Yeah.
When you're younger, the little tugs is appealing.
You're not gonna-
Exactly.
You understand? I never
Exactly.
front.
you
Keisha
might
talk true.
you might dabble.
Ride or die, you forget. Don't forget.
Whoa.
Of course,
Real
I'm
ones
over-
know.
You want me count that money for you,
Whoa.
daddy? I'll
Real
count that
ones
money. But what I'm saying is
The
that you
thoughts
got.
and
Shout out
views of this
to my
podcast
good
do not
baby
necessarily.
But
father.
as you get older, certain things don't. If you're maturing, certain things not be attractive to you as
True.
a female.
Yeah.
anymore. If you're maturing.
If you're mature.
Some of them love that life.
Some of them still. some
I
of
ain't
them
a
still-
ride or die. I just here to say I might be ride or like skin my knee. but
Yeah.
the minute
A
I
little
see the
Band-Aid.
blue lights behind us,
All right. I off the bike.
officer,
Oh.
I knew nothing. Another one. Don't expect me life for you. No, you see them girls getting 10 years for life. These guns now.
Yeah.
Not Lana too.
Life for me,
Hold me down, bro. 50 Cent. I got
10
some
years?
more. That.
Yeah.
Hold me down, bro.
I bet you everyone them to
21
get 10 years
questions?
for that nigga. No, because how much girl we got? 2 young girls now
You
sitting
don't
down
do
with 10
the,
years.
you don't do the full 10, don't worry.
It don't matter.
Listen, hear no
About
evil,
sevens?
see no evil, speak no
I
evil.
saw
I didn't see
everything
nothing. I
under the
didn't hear.
seat, officer. I never touch it. I swear to God. And you know what? I think some might be back in his house. You might watch it.
So back, so
In the
back,
freezer.
So
Lana
back,
singing like a songbird.
so back to the
You
video.
won't give me witness protection. I know more.
Back, so back to the video. These historians, educators, former politicians are talking about, the loss of culture, kind of how we need to go back, which I really hate that we need to go back to.
What to go back?
Yeah, I
what they
always
won't go
hate-
back to is what I'm getting at.
Yeah. That's my concern.
I think go back to a place where we're patriotic and proud to be Caymanian. I think like sometimes when we ask like what is a Caymanian, like we should be able to answer that question and answer it very
But I can answer the
strongly.
question, the children can't. And that's
Right.
why they need to put it back in school.
So that's right. So we need
But
to
it's
change
there. They
things
have
like the
cultural
curriculum.
Days. They have
Yeah, but are we taking them
curriculums that-
serious? Remember, we even said this whole thing about Thanksgiving. We shouldn't be calling it Cayman Thanksgiving. It should be Thanksgiving, and we call it U.S. Thanksgiving and Canada Thanksgiving because we in Cayman. So we need to celebrate us and our culture. Like we need to change those things.
All right. So my cousin, he was talking to me, and he told me something that kind of stuck with me. He said that there was a point in time where the country, the politicians, they wanted Cayman to be moving forward, right? But there was a point in time where us as Caymanians, we were lost in that transition.
Yeah. So my take on it is Cayman is a small society. We've always, unfortunately, needed external investment, external mentorship. There are a lot of fields that Caymanians naturally weren't gravitating. So we can use IT as an example. Just me working in IT, I don't think I would have gotten the mentorship that I needed out of people that have only worked in Cayman. We have a huge financial sector that's multinational, but if you've limited yourself to only learning what Cayman can teach you, you might limit your growth, is why I get that. So saying all that to say, I do believe in the whole process of there are some expats, they are necessary, but as long as they follow the plan of having to train up a Caymanian behind them, because we have such a small pool, there isn't always going to be a Caymanian for the job.
Right.
So I never adopt that mentality of the whole Caymanian versus expat thing, because I've had a lot of amazing expatriate mentors and and bosses that I can say I wouldn't be in the position I'm in now if had it not been for them investing in me as a Caymanian. But we need more of them. We have a lot of expats that operate from a place of insecurity, because I've experienced that as well. Again, being a black woman in a white male-dominated industry. So I have experience where I've seen a sense of, well, obviously there's some insecurity because you think I try and move into your job, like not an unwillingness to train you, making you feel like you don't know, like the job isn't meant for you, like you're not worthy. Like working in corporate Cayman as a Caymanian is hard.
It is.
Yep.
Having comments like, you speak well for a Caymanian. Are you from here? What the fuck you mean?
I got offended by.
Yeah, but you got bite your tongue. Maybe go to the bathroom and shed a little tear. Could I piss you off so much and you can't cuss that person out? Because we talk about the code switching. We talk about the children being introduced to other, like uptown, for example. And that's why I firmly believe in that child need to be able to navigate uptown and downtown. But you can't fight all the time. We taught to fight when we get offended, but if you're gonna go into corporate, well, you can't fight.
No.
Sometimes you gotta take it on the chin, and like my mama used to tell me, you gotta kiss ass before you can kick it. And that's every time I cried in the car to her, my sister's like, yo, you know what this man just said to me? They're like, boy, can you quit? Can you do you need a job or find another job? But I can say that experience isn't unique to me. I have a lot of Caymanian friends in the same industry, and females especially. You just gotta learn, and I'm not saying it like cowering or whatever, but you just gotta know when to pull out your guns. And that's one thing. So I just think the whole expat Caymanian thing, I try not to get into that, because I've been in positions where a lot of expatriates have I would have never been in business operations in IT if I had just followed the Caymanian path and stayed in corporate. To have someone come to I think you'd be good at this, I can send you on a course. That wasn't a Caymanian, so that way I can't. And I've also had some horrible Caymanian bosses.
That's what I'm saying. It's
So
not
to me, we
exclusive
got to
any
remove
other-
the nationality and let's just look at what this person
The individual.
brings to our country. I do think there are some people that deserve Caymanian status,
Definitely.
that deserve the PR.
For sure. But then you have people that, they
don't
can,
deserve it. The ones that
Yeah.
can afford to buy it, that never had to work for it, to me are the ones that don't deserve it. And when I say buy it, meaning you could afford a $2 million property that gets you. But then you got the people, and I've went to school with their children that they broke their back in the service industry, putting their children through school for 25 years, but because they can't afford to buy a house, they can't get PR because they can't make up the points. I don't agree with that. These are the people that will help us for the big Caymanian family children. These are the people that want to service workers at all these big companies, like the supermarkets and things that we frequent, but they can't get the status. I got issue with that. That's my issue with our immigration system. Not people getting status.
It's the way, that they are probably.
It's unfair. Somebody live here and built their life here for 30 years and you got to tell me they don't deserve status just because they don't make a certain amount and can't afford to buy a house. We created that system. When I say we, our forefathers.
Yeah.
Well, we the Caymanians that suffering from it now because they've created this delusion in us where it's us against them and it's really not.
It's not. We
The
need
system
them.
killing the same system that killing the lower paid expatriates, killing the Caymanians too.
Exactly.
Okay, I see you over there cooking.
No, but it's true, right?
You cooking?
I'm just saying. So that way I don't get into the whole
Sound like
us.
platform, Lana.
I don't get into the us versus them thing. Plus, I have Jamaican.
No, but that's the thing.
Like
Lana.
I believe in my outside of Cayman roots too. Like I own all parts of it, you know.
But we have to change that narrative within corporate Cayman because a lot of younger Caymanians are going into
That
those
where it
roles.
comes with us.
Yeah.
Because I got younger Caymanians reporting to me and I showing them that like, yo, come to me if you got a problem. I don't care what you think it is. Before you think you need, say, go to HR and say, let's talk about it.
Well, so that was my...
As in mentor them to know, like, were you sick or can you work from home and I can send you somewhere? Like,
Yeah.
that's why I get in that.
Yeah,
Like, knowing...
Well, you mentioned about,
Work with them.
I guess, having some really people treat you bad and they themselves were Caymanians.
Yeah.
And that video I mentioned earlier from
Roy and Dr. Roy. And
Yeah, but then also too the one from Zeal is a beautiful video.
Yes.
With the former.
The younger
What's your
girl,
Miss Cayman?
The young
I think?
Caymanian girl.
Yeah.
She got a lot of backlash in the comments, right?
Talking about development and stuff like that, and kind of watching it go by, and I want to ask about that because I don't like the fake activism that sometimes comes about.
It's performative.
Where people say, "Oh, I retweeted a video" or "I liked the video," and that's kind of it. Like we still have a role to play. And,
Yep.
I would like to see that kind of take place where we get it off the screen. Like that's a start, that's a stepping stone. But what are we actually doing as a people to move Cayman forward versus just talking about it? Are we organizing? Are we getting groups together? Are we trying to
And that is stick a bit with Cayman, right?
employ other young Caymanians? Are we trying to, get access to scholarships? Or like what is the next thing? Like we can't just keep saying
What's the goal?
We can't just keep saying, yo, they're doing too much development without volunteering to join boards or vote or get involved with this
The
particular group.
development point again is because I don't necessarily agree with the narrative. It one I kind of stay away from because my opinion on it is a hot take that people are not going to agree with.
That's the development on the
In
island.
Grand
We got 2 minutes. D-Bert, how much time we got? Go ahead. Let's hear
my
let's
hot
hear the
take.
hot take. Yeah.
I can try to say this in the nicest way possible. We got 3 islands: Grand Cayman, Little Cayman, Cayman Brac. I hear it. We are overdeveloped in Grand Cayman, but honestly, I think for Grand Cayman, we're far gone. We should focus on trying to protect Cayman Brac and Little Cayman. But Grand Cayman is going to look like Singapore in 10 years. No, in a sense that Grand Cayman is the bread and butter of the Cayman Islands. Mm-hmm. We know we don't have any natural exports. We know it's either tourism or the financial sector. All we're going to do is continue. So when you see some businesses leaving, we're going to just continue to get external investment and to make us attractive and competitive against these other havens like the Switzerlands and all those other people. Our government is going to have to follow suit. So when I say all that to say, like, basically, I'm not saying that we haven't gone too fast, but we are where we are.
We out of there.
We are where we are. And I think for Grand Cayman, there's more that we need to do. Like
There's no way to have this kind of growth
exactly
in that period of time.
So
and not
we
have
need the
repercussions.
roads. We need the 10 multi-story. Like, we need more housing. We need more roads. Now, what I think government should do, like in all these housings, maybe put in laws to say, if you're building 100 units, 10% of that need to be sold to Caymanians, and this is the cap on what you can. I don't care what you sell it to them other people for, but you need to sell a percentage to Caymanians. Like that, I'm at the point where we need to stop complaining about development because we actually do need it. We need the roads. We need more businesses to come out of Cayman. Come out of Georgetown and come to the east side.
Definitely.
So why we can't stop development? So all the little marshlands and stuff we try and protect that preventing the road, for example, in yada yada. Sorry, I think Grand Cayman is too far gone.
Yeah.
And how can we halt development when look at the roads now?
Yeah.
One accident on my side island, depending on where it is, shut down for 2 hours. You park and sit down.
That's why.
And it's unfair. Like, no, but let me put it in perspective. Suppose there is an accident, and then suppose there's somebody from the Eastern District trying to get to the hospital because they dying. The ambulance and all that stuck in that gridlock too. It's happened.
Not even just shut down the roads, but I look at we need. I think we need Sunday trading.
Oh, absolutely. And gambling and legalize it.
And I'm reminded literally every Saturday. Because there's no emergency on the road Saturday, It's just that people are off.
Off, yeah.
And shit was after COVID when we could go shopping.
And they have
Sunday.
one day to do their errands and do shopping. The roads on Saturday are disgusting.
11 a.m.
Sorry,
from
what's that?
traffic was by Lookout Gardens.
I just said traffic bad. That's all.
Oh.
No, but Saturday I would just go and get fish. 11 a.m. The traffic.
See, that's your problem. You should have been going to get fish.
And I got to smooth it too.
You should have rode your bicycle.
By Everglow Body Town.
Public transport. Or you should have walked.
They feel that people on public transport. You don't see them feeling people up on that?
What?
For us being independent of the UK, I really thought we'd have had our
bus transport already.
I would say blame the poor planning of the forefathers. Look at Bontown and all them houses on the side of the road. Where was these buses going to pull over and all that? So this is why we need the roads.
Don't get me started on buses and them pulling over. That's disgusting. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't be letting them in. I don't care.
But you,
Me too.
bro, the person is not off the bus. The door's still open.
He ready to go.
You gonna write this off.
But now I think you made a good point. I think we are to the point where the development is just.
How can we stop now? How can we stop now? We complaining that Caymanians got nowhere to live.
For sure.
Like but again, government has to do this controlled because building more high-store apartments don't solve we can't afford to buy any houses problem. So we just need to maybe start mandating. Okay, and I'm not saying you got to cater to the lower class because you can't go to the developer and say you can't sell nothing but $250,000 houses. I'm not saying that, but the middle class don't got nothing to buy either. If you a Caymanian looking something for you better have 50 grand put down. Because if you don't got a deposit or nothing, it's gone. Like by the time you email that person that under contract.
But on top of that, but also that game is already rigged too because most of real estate agents are in cahoots with each other, and they selling it to their friends or they flipping for an investment.
Only Caymanians should be able to be real estate agents. I stand on it.
I've heard that before.
I stand on it. There's certain jobs that I think should just be a Caymanian.
But you know our Caymanians can get into the same thing, right?
That's
fine.
Right.
Okay.
And that's all right. No, but as in like at least we eating out of the pie. These people selling these $1 million properties, their commissioner staying in Cayman, they send that back to where they from.
Fair.
You invest in there. At least we eating out the pie if it's there. Shit.
True.
No, yes.
We building some generational wealth. If Kisha sells something for $5 million, then homeboy good. Her baby boy good. That's how I look at it.
Yeah, no.
I don't always got benefit from something a Caymanian doing it, but if it's a Caymanian, I support it.
If we doing it, I don't got no problem. If we doing it, I don't got no problem.
That's why Tyson. That's why Team Tyson. Team Tyson. Because another basha wa
we doing it wrong, but as long as it local.
Listen.
I just
can talk about
the
it.
money not leaving Cayman.
You're
not leaving Cayman.
But that's how we need to start. We need to be a bit more selfish with our things and our stuff and
more unified too. Like,
well, we unified. Tyson come to unify the nation.
Hey, that's another thing I have an issue with. we be barking for with each other when we should be clicking up in.
But the way they said support.
No, but we don't. As Caymanians, we don't.
Let's get rid of that crabs in a bucket mentality.
What it is.
That what she just said. We nasty to each other.
Yeah.
Why he got out? I don't know how that.
Oh, let's get rid of that.
You can do better, just not better than me. Is what I call it. Like we want to see him do good in the butt. Okay, wait, no. You're running too fast. Mm-hmm. Slow down. My knee hurting. Why do you think we got an issue now with kids can't get jobs? Like at this point, I want train a young Cayman to take my job because I want to retire before I'm 50. I'm not trying to be in this thing and can't enjoy my little retirement. So I would love to find a Caymanian that I could offload all this knowledge, and I have 2 very good ones under me that I, but that's how it should be. You should be trying to replace yourself. Mm-hmm. But a lot of the older ones are
within your
of the older ones are trying not
to hold on to their job because they don't want to be pushed out.
That's why they should have planned better in their retirement and could be able to retire without having to depend on a salary at 65.
Have to fight. That's because they still have a fight.
Whose fault that is? I call that poor planning.
No, not all the time. The society has changed.
So you're going to tell me now some people...
My 50 grand 15 years ago would have been nice.
Nothing, no. Nothing, no.
But why is it that... And this come back to us too, because, all these people taking the money out, their little pensions and doing all this. I hope I'm not doing something with it. Because we talking to you, going to be the future person I talking to.
That one done, not going a long time.
Hey.
COVID.
Couple of bikes scheming, couple of cars.
And them new kids look nice.
Had the bank man talking about we were buying too much TVs on the fly.
I mean, we were. But to see that was his problem. He not allowed to see it. we can say it.
Yeah, but then we don't. but then we don't listen to the Cayman. That's it. We don't listen to Dr. Steve, Dr. Frank, or whoever it is.
I listen to Frank.
Well,
We don't listen to
well,
Dr.
stop that,
Frank,
man. You know,
period.
Frank, see, even that though, Frank, he might be a little,
Yeah,
you
Frank
know,
can
but he
cooperate
has
twice a
some,
day.
yeah. But I feel for even Roy too, because like Roy, I remember, Mr. Borden, he got great books. The average Cayman ain't not read them shits.
And that's
But why is
and
it
I
not
blame
being pushed in our
education
system?
Because why they
Right.
not got Caymanian book inside of the schools? It's cheaper than what they bringing in.
What her name is?
ICCI
Paulette Markfield. I think
Why
she
that
just,
not in all of
she
the
just-
primary schools?
It's not in our primary schools.
Well, I'm just saying we should support her by
I hope
buying
it
them
is
and put it in the
because
little libraries.
my daughter, she got one, and let me tell you, she just reading the pictures, but she.
But we
loved
talking
that.
about Dr. Roy actually has educational books to teach social studies
Yeah.
and all of that.
Yeah, I
Why
seen
that
that-
not in the
I seen that
curriculum?
in
Keisha has her
I
hand
will
up in, like, in
insert a
class.
caveat. Yes, that ICCI does include it in their curriculum
If
because
you
they
pick that
allow
class.
you. Right? No, you have to do a seminar about the Cayman Islands, and then you do one about
good.
overseas. So when you do the Cayman Islands, when you need that book, and it's been
Okay.
a great book
About
actually.
time they honor Dr. Roy.
Yeah, so they use that book.
Right by
I can't remember the name of it right now, but I still have it.
Couple books, one.
He did like 3 books, right? He got at least 3 textbooks.
At least, nah, not textbooks, but like,
One is
the
a
word?
textbook, and then
oh, sorry, my
other ones. Yeah.
No, but it was heartbreaking to have to talk about that. But I think for our generation,
I
now
think-
to
But we need to hear it. I think we don't hear that enough.
But
and
we need to do better, is why I get
For sure.
Like he said, they going up there and saying all that, but what we doing about it?
Yeah.
Our generation, we the adults now, you know.
Hey, that's scary, you know.
Fucking scary.
I sit down and say that
I am
all the
so
time to make her
unserious.
friends.
I be like, we are
Be our parents. Be
I
our
am
adults
so
now.
unserious, like
They gave us kids.
dumbest. No, but like
Y'all
I
stupid.
actually agree with Vic. Like,
Don't agree with me.
no man,
I
sometimes.
best, yeah.
But if for us, like, same thing with the big brothers, like, what we doing about it? Like, we repost
That's what I'm saying, the average
we
person
repost
not
that little
came on
video
even
with the
there being a big
flames
brother.
from Dr. Roy and them. Everybody reposted it, but
Yeah.
what we going to do about
Yeah.
it? So when
Yeah.
when Snook grandmother doing the little thatch things, we gonna go support her, right? And go learn how to make thatch rope. Like, this is what we gotta do about it, right? Go to the museum and do the tours and pay the little $5 just so we get the museum getting a little revenue off of us. Like, that what we do?
But I do it because my son loves Cayman history, so I like to go to Pedro with him in museum and all
Bro,
that
listen,
kind of
we ran the season. Our forefathers ran the
Hey,
season.
yeah, for
Well,
sure.
that was the thing too, because one of
Rope-
Roy book
it's
he
a
was
real
like,
thing?
making, yeah.
nah, but the oh gosh, I'm butcher his name right now. But Roy, he was a duke, I think it was, and he needed a schooner, and I came on and built it and sailed that shit straight up from here to England.
Yeah, we
it was-
dominated the
it was-
season.
Shout out to the guys, the 4 guys, the apprentices that are actually
Yeah, they
out
had
doing
Nova to do the
shipbuilding.
shipbuilding.
They
Yeah,
are
that's
there.
dope. Oh,
They're there
that's
now.
dope.
And
That's
also,
dope.
like, there's a young man now, he's actually training Daniel Manderson's son to be a captain of a ship. Like, he's actually working on a barge right now. He's studying
dope.
marine. Whatever you call a pilot on a boat.
Yeah.
Captain.
Yeah, the captain.
But that's what he's studying.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm glad to see that a lot of kids going back to maritime.
I get it though.
Because that's our roots.
Nah,
literally.
but I get it though. At some point, that industry kind of died out for us,
Yeah.
where everybody went to sea. You didn't need to go to sea anymore because we started to do banks, we started to do tourism, we started to do whatever.
True.
But money is
Rope
still
wasn't the
there.
ma-
I
the-
hope you
Sorry?
know money is still in that industry.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You wouldn't know that because in schools at the time it was promoted to go and get
True,
a job at
true,
the bank, make that
true.
And like
1500.
shipping register too.
This is why McKeever gets my support when he made sure all them little Westman got a little license and either they got a boat
Listen,
operator
we
license
got
or
water sports
jet ski, but all
out of the West. You hear what I'm telling you?
West
That all
Coast.
West- that all West-
Sports
really?
activities,
Leon, and they
we
make
have
money.
them.
They got fishing charters, like fishing Air One. Them guys
We
got a
have it
water
in the
sport
West
company
Bay.
or a fishing charter company or like their jet skis that they rent. They don't need West Bay,
You
and they
best
making
believe it.
money.
They are.
Let's believe it.
Shout
And
out
I think the fishing tournament actually going on right now.
Yeah, well, it got cancelled.
No,
last
man, it
weekend 'cause of
finished.
the
It
weather.
finished, yeah, it
Oh.
finished now.
Yeah,
Shout
they
out to the
canceled.
rapping
They
fisherman.
canceled Sunday.
That's the name.
No, but
man.
as in like that's the type of give back I want to see a politician. Like if you're gonna take the money and do something, at least the boys in your community. Why do you think that you can't move him? Because he gave them opportunity. Those that would have not otherwise been employable by the banks or by the law
Everybody in a
firms.
book smart, you know. They're good with
Right,
their
now you
hands.
seeing
I
the
was-
point? No,
I
now
was
let's
gonna
look at the other districts and see what opportunities they've created for the constituents that aren't book smart.
Oh, going back to your point too about like the education system and stuff, we need vocational schools like
We
to
have
teach
Cypher.
Nah,
trade.
I disagree.
CIFEC is the vocation.
Why?
I
Why you
don't see
disagree?
them. I don't see them pushing that out.
The problem is with CIFEC, they don't get enough support from the private sector. It's always the same 5 companies that take it. They can't take all the children. So they need more. It's like I got a young man, he was amazing in chemistry, but he came to our office and he was so bored. And like, why this little boy not going to MRCU or something? They had nowhere else to send him.
Oh, okay.
So they end up having to place kids in just any job they have, and it not always a vocational field.
Okay.
So I'm not blaming SciFec, it could work.
You talking about work experience?
No, well, via SciFec, when they start sending the kids out where they're doing their grades, and then because with SciFec,
I
they
still
spend a
salty
part
about
of
my
their...
work experience. I couldn't go where I was supposed to go.
Where you was supposed to go?
It was in real estate.
I got paid. And they had me doing the switchboard, so I went to phone with my little out of high
tight.
school man all day. Fucking at the people's switchboard and getting paid. Calls is backing up.
But yeah, to your issue about vocationals and trades, I mean, if I knew better now, I would have probably did something with my.
Oh, you were
you
joking?
said that.
You were joking when you said you don't agree?
No, the issue has been about schools because the school has been a political thing for a couple of years.
And can't get
We
up
need a
and running
school.
all now.
And I don't necessarily think we need a school because a lot of the organizations are running programs.
Inspire.
And they're certified. So Inspire, UCCI, etc.
True.
Superior Auto was doing one. They're just kind of. I get it. You might want to have it on one general campus, maybe.
Yeah.
But it may not be cost effective.
Hot take: SciFec was created for the children that were failing from primary school. That 26% that graduating that can't read. In honesty, you got parents that looking. SciFec is a good idea.
But we had kids that wanted to go to SciFec.
That why I get that. It's a good idea if you got kids that feel like they're ready for college and go get. Well, you actually had kids. I know one little girl that left SciFec with like 12 passes because she took it as an opportunity to go do additional classes. So I think the concept is good. Can every child rather go straight to UCCI out of high school?
Well, that's what I was saying about Leon. You mentioned Leon earlier, but the passport to success is that we also have to have. I don't think that kids graduating at one particular level is the end of the world.
It's not.
Because they may just have not found their interest. Like he wants to be a pilot. I'm sure you always want to be a pilot?
Yeah. From a young age, I always wanted to be a pilot, but then it got lost when I discovered IT. Yeah, when I discovered IT.
Yeah. So I think most important what our kids need is a bit of grace and opportunity. And have that grace. Well, that's what I'm saying. Have that grace during those years of kind of finding what you like, what you need, and being able to experiment and try things.
Well,
but they don't promote those avenues, is what I'm saying.
Is it for them, or is it
there.
for us as a parent to know our child's strength? Because I'm just gonna throw out there. I know I have two kids, and I can identify one that was absolutely ready to go off right away academically for school, and one that I might need you to do some foundational classes. And me as a parent saying, do math and English at UCCI first. You can't put everything in the teachers in the schools. You gotta know your child.
Yeah.
So if your child graduates struggling, fine. Then they go UCCI and you make them do the intro to math over. Like people don't realize you don't have to pick a major to go UCCI. You can just pay for one class.
Yeah, true.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you can.
People don't know that though.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. The opportunities are not known. Like, y'all saying it, but people don't know.
For the demographic,
it's on the website.
For the demographic, y'all talking about sterilizing. The average
she
one.
said to sterilize.
All y'all and said it.
Yeah, I will take that shit.
Chris is doing fucking shit with his hands, looking like Bruce Lee and shit, right? That demographic, they think college is something that's far-fetched, bro.
I can be real. I felt like that when I
can go do one
in
class.
High school.
And the thing is, some of our kids just need the opportunity to go do that one class and be like, oh shit, this is.
It's not a hard.
This is available to me. This is an opportunity, or I can meet Debra who came in to do a talk, and now I'm interested in sales or you know what I mean?
But that's the thing. College is not a thing that's unattainable. Like
it is for the kids that don't got no.
It literally now the government literally pays for the first year. Come on. What do you mean? It's built into the curriculum.
You know how much people don't know that.
But also, Keisha, you have to qualify.
You cannot graduate unless you do that 1 year, whether you pick SciFec or the college.
You don't get a choice.
We're talking after that.
You don't get a choice.
After that,
if you don't got math and English, you have to do SciFec. They don't get a choice. And after
you finish SciFec, the government is done with you.
Exactly.
Wow.
So
but then you apply for the local scholarship.
Yeah, but you're not qualified for the local scholarship.
Exactly.
If they did SciFec right, they got their maths and English pass.
But listen, it's a lot of numbers that you're going up against, and if you're a weaker link,
I thought the local scholarship was just available to everybody.
No, you still got to make the grade.
No,
but the grade is something minimal, like 2.87. Come on, guys.
No.
Lana, they don't fucking know how to read and write.
2.87. Sorry.
That's a fucking IT scholar. That's an MIT.
No, but
physics therapist.
I appreciate that, but I just saying it sometimes that we can't always blame the system. Like if I know my child not strong in math and English, I can make sure and get them to the point that they at least get that little pass.
Hey, listen, we had a guy on scholarship at UCCI 1 year for during this period of time, doing an associate's degree for 7 years on scholarship.
Make me laugh.
You might know him too, actually. But
Hey.
but when they it was like, yo, we gotta tighten this shit up, bro. And
No, but it's true. Cause when my daughter did the dual
they put the
enrollment,
clamps on.
Oh, they did.
No, when
So
my
the
daughter did
average Joe that's coming up, no,
can't get it.
you not getting
Definitely.
that.
But when they did the dual enrollment, you're right. Cause my daughter was there, and it's people. Why find with dual enrollment? Why it don't work? People just think their child in college and walk. That's still a high school kid. You need to make sure they go class. You need to make sure they do their homework. You had kids that were getting 0.89 grade averages. In my daughter year.
I not
like the teacher would be thanking me like,
It was a joke. It was a joke.
No, but then this is where I get at like the buck. Sometimes the parents have to like, how your child bringing home midterm 0. Whatever grade point average. You wasting my time in the schools, man. Go get a job.
But
I carry
Lana-
you gas station walk. No, because clearly
Yeah,
it's not
by,
for you.
by law, you gotta be in school.
No, but Lana, you said you are involving your children. You have some parents that are not involving their children's lives like that.
And I don't know how the conscience do ride them, because I be having all kind of crisis of the conscience where I feel like I'm not going enough, but it seem like I'm not going hard enough, man.
They busy riding, all right.
But yeah, but they're the ones that'll go and cuss out the teacher
Hey, yo,
who
y'all-
try and discipline
Right.
the kid.
Right.
Y'all know that person too. No? That's,
The one that went 7.
yeah, y'all know.
Message it to me.
Yeah.
You know what? You post this meme with this person that be in a car dropped off all the time, and I can describe him. But I always thought this was something from offline. The little
I
GIF you
posted?
always use.
Yeah, you.
With the guy in the car.
Oh, the
anyway,
dude.
I see
Yeah,
this
yeah.
guy in person.
He has
up
the
in
haircut.
Cafe Del Sol.
Yeah.
I bust out. I like, this shit real.
Yeah, it is.
Bro,
It
you
is.
bringing the fades back from the back.
Listen, he had 2 little dreads coming out the side. Now you seen it recently?
No,
He got 2 random dreads.
I'm my dog.
This one makes us Cayman, yeah.
Is he okay?
The hustler,
Let's
boy.
get out of here, bro. Y'all wildin'.
The age too.
Yo, real quick, what are we watching? It's been a while since we covered anything we've been watching on TV. And
Right now, I'm
That
watching
reindeer-
Working Moms.
That baby reindeer is what I'm about to start.
Yo, I heard a lot of people talking about it. My
I
girlfriend
just
is
finished
watching
it.
And it's based off a true story, you know?
That's wild. I walked in and
Could I
saw an
get-
episode happening, and I was like, "What is this?"
Could I get a baseline of what it's about?
A stalker.
Real life
no
stalker.
The dude is a
No, not that bad.
No, it's it's comedy.
It's funny.
Oh, actually, let me hold on. Let me It's British, so it get kind of
Dark
I like
humor.
British
Yeah.
humor.
Me too. I like dark.
It's good. It's good. So the dude
No, but
is
it's based off of true events.
Events, yeah, I've heard
he's a
that.
struggling comedian.
And the guy apparently that stars it, it happened to him. So
Yeah.
he reliving his life.
That was what he was
apparently.
just about to say, but you cut him off.
she not watching it. No.
I
but-
didn't. I didn't.
Nick's so frustrated.
Hey, gonna hard Chris
Let me
quiet
speak.
this episode.
Oh, what is that?
He been
Gonna
blushing.
hard
though.
Chris quiet.
Yeah, I'm a Chris been quiet. I'm a Chris nervous.
Nervous
Like
bad.
Keisha beside him, but it's about this. He was just nice to her one day,
No,
and she
yeah.
obviously don't get a lot of human interaction, and she started.
I'm not. No. Listen. Every episode, you'll fucking be like your jaw will drop. So I'm not gonna say nothing to you about what it is. It's based on a true story, and all the texts that they use in the film are real.
But what
texts.
is it about? Like, I need a basis.
She's
like, what's
stalking
the
him?
plot?
He's a struggling comedian.
Who is stalking who?
The
Listen,
girl
up.
stalking the man.
Listen, young lady.
Trying to explain to Keisha.
Pincher.
Nah, not get me no salt. Are we on camera too?
I would tell my mama.
Hi, Miss Tom. All right, Big Reindeer. That shit's crazy. Anyway, let's go out of here. Any final comments before we go? Leon, you back to Chicago, back to the plains.
Yeah. Flying out tomorrow.
Be
Bro.
safe, my boy. What you practices on, though? A Cessna or something like that? Or
Yeah.
something small?
So getting ready to go to the. Well, I should be on the multi-engine now, so going back to school, sort that out.
Multi-engine,
I don't
like
know.
the Saab.
I don't know the fucking
No man,
multi-engine is.
listen, this training, we not flying nothing. Them commercial people they flying.
Well, I know. You do that.
small planes, man, small
That is
planes.
scary shit, though. They be training on computers and go fly this big jet with me.
No, we train in real life.
Simulators.
You tell them, Leon.
Real life. I be up there dipping my plane down, spinning.
Is it a max? What you gonna do if you got
Can't
to
do it
spin the
tomorrow.
max?
Dude, I not flying that right now. I don't worry about that right now.
So how much longer you have to go?
Well, hopefully I try and wrap this up in summer, you know. So
Oh, Zane?
by the summer, yeah.
And then you will start up getting other looks for jobs and stuff.
Head back down and see what's going on.
Oh, Zane.
No, that job open, almost technically.
Political season too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
What we gonna call you,
Tw-
Captain Wagon?
No,
Vibes.
not a captain.
You first
Captain
officer.
Tuesday.
First officer Rivers.
Captain Tuesday one.
We're gonna be on your inaugural flight to Cayman Brat, but you know,
Oh, I
you know,
have
the whole
to.
6 people, so we're gonna do multiple trips
Right there.
to support you.
Support local, remember? Always
Support local.
I don't fly the.
You going in the jump seat?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's gonna be
I got you.
I don't fly the props.
Can't have the bees up.
But I was just gonna say, pay attention.
You might get
You gotta pay
distracted.
attention.
Stop this, man.
Mayday.
What's it in there to play by itself?
Lana, thank you for joining us, man. OG, good to see
Thank you for having me. Can't wait for episode 100 for real.
Yeah, Lana had a great time at the Capella, man. I was enjoying watching you enjoy Capella.
One night out, like that's the alter ego. If the music good, like I can have my own little party in my little. I don't care who around me. I can enjoy my money.
Can I share your comment that you made about
Which one?
About Junior Gong?
What I said, I don't even remember. Remind me.
What you were drinking?
The Prosecco ranneth over. When we realized that shit was unlimited, we're like, oh.
Yeah, value for money, boy.
Say less.
So Junior Gong was on stage. Lana taps me and Lana says, "Victor, I get it. I would share him."
Yeah, hey, I'd be a concubine for the
Oh man,
Right
the youngest
Fair
veteran.
game.
Right.
But nah, you enjoyed it so much. I was watching you like rap the lyrics and shit. That was
No, I am a big fan.
Fine.
Of him.
We were calling the songs. We were like, yo, the color would change on the stage. And
You
like,
can just know the intro.
oh, that's a Bali coming on next.
You just know like how he does his intro. You just know if you know his song.
Yeah.
So from time I hearing him the lecture on marijuana like medication.
Yeah.
Medication. I just mad Steven wasn't there to sing it. Not Steven. Is it him and Kamani?
It's Steven one. Steven
yeah.
sound like Bob.
Yeah, him and Steven. But Steven usually travels with him, so I'm sad that they
But if I'm not
afford him.
mistaken, he just came off of a US tour, Junior Gong.
Yeah.
He just came off a US tour.
But yeah,
with his brother.
And they're doing a brother.
They're doing a brother one too. Yeah.
Yeah.
His mom was here. They showed her briefly on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh, show hair with him? Cool. But no, I really,
She
really,
was here last
really
month, too.
enjoyed
She like
Junior-
came on.
Junior
Yeah.
Gong.
Right next door.
Them people
Easy.
probably they've been vacationing here for years and we just never realized.
Yeah.
Chris.
So Victor in Super VIP too?
Yeah, boy. We were in the extra section. Talk
You
the
know,
truth,
Victor,
Victor,
the
it was
link-
nice.
Bougie.
I've been
That's how it go.
spoiled.
How it go? Must be nice.
Where were you, Chris?
Home?
I tried to get him on a ticket. He didn't want to come.
He didn't try to get nobody a ticket.
Read the messages.
Oh, you see?
said-
We don't do that actually. He doesn't read my messages.
Yeah.
Again, shout out to the plug. Any final comments, Keisha? We're not giving
I
Chris
do.
time.
I do a shout out to all the people who came to me at the festival to share their thoughts about the podcast and listen to us. Thank you so much. Your thoughts mean a lot to us. I did share them with the cast. So yeah.
You were taking photos?
No, I didn't take any
You
photos.
didn't take no photos.
I won't call names because I don't want to put anybody on the
Still
spot.
talking her shit at the festival.
I was. Yes, I was.
Believe what they said to me?
So yeah,
What
shout
they
out
said
to
to
you
you?
guys for listening. Thank you for your support.
What they
CD
said to you?
party.
That sounds like she's talking to a guy. I think Keisha trying to get
Some
There
guy
we go.
good.
Yeah.
That sounded kind of personal.
No, guys, honestly, I am a soft up. I am my soft era.
soft.
I didn't know you were kind of hoggish earlier. But we work on it. It's a work in
Stop it.
progress.
Gee.
Liar.
Chris, what we got here? Chris,
Stop it, liar.
You know what? I am me. I am me.
One of the greatest drops ever.
You can't think you're gonna do it like me.
Anyways, guys, you've been listening to The Link Up. You know where to find us. Thanks for listening.
You didn't get
Vic,
Chris.
take us out.
You just took us out.
You're right. Like she be doing this.
Yo, you know where to find us at on IG at Pod Link Up. So whether you rock with us in the car, you doing your work, you doing your laundry, we appreciate you. Hope you enjoy this as much as we enjoy making this for you. Hopefully find us at the same place, same time next week. You've been listening to The Link Up.